speaking silence as we intertwine. We're racing to the woods, unsure of what we'll find. I'll follow your lead and you'll follow mine. Tonight, you're chasing every step. We run like it's a riot to the water where the world leads, and then we dive to shatter the sky. So why the hell would I sleep when there is a better dream lying here in front of me? With every breath and every move, we watch the sun replace the moon. The night, some time, let's rewind, do it all over. Your hand fits mine, pull me just a little closer, just to touch you, just to feel your skin, just to kiss you again and again. Take me back to the night, like a like a scene from a movie. Just gets better and better. Let's live the night tonight. Sometime, let's rewind, do it all over. Your hand fits mine, pull me just a little closer, just to touch you, just to feel your skin, just to kiss you again and again. Take me back to the I remember that night we left the world behind.
Hello, everybody. I just didn't want to have to talk for fucking 5 minutes until people joined, so I made this. The song itself is called "That Night." It's a remix of, I guess, a semi-popular song that I did, and since it's not copyrighted, I use it here, I guess. So hello everyone, Atlas. I guess you're first to comment, but Looney told you that you're not the first one being here, which is nice. I guess I answered Lenny, Frumpy's remix probably. How did you know? How did you know that? If you Shazammed it, fuck me, I'm gonna get a copyright strike then. But yeah, or maybe you knew the song already. That's I don't want to get a copyright strike from Lenny. Yeah, it was my remix, by the way. So there are a few things that happened. One of the reasons why I wanted to stream today is because I wanted to do a live reaction video. I'm very tired, like Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking tired. But I wanted to do a live reaction video to the ISC today. Oh my god, you Shazammed it? Shit. If you Shazammed it, then I'm gonna get a fucking copyright strike. Okay, never mind then. But yeah, god damn it. I thought I was clear with that. Jesus Christ. I don't know, like, I keep on using the same music. I guess I'm gonna do some, like, other tunes for the intro for the streams. It's a pain in the ass. Because, like, nobody actually listens to music, but I never do music, like, half-assed. I just do it, like, properly. And, yeah, that's an issue. I could have used, like, one of my Serbian songs, but you wouldn't like it that much because you wouldn't understand it. Anyway, so, please, in the chat, tell me, like, if Star Citizen released, the channel itself released the thing, the new ISC, because we're gonna... Yeah, we just started, links. So tell me when they release the video. And before that, we gotta talk about something else. So there's a new post on Spectrum, and I'm still not banned on Spectrum, but we're getting there. It's a slow pace, but we're getting there. But hey, Joseph. I mean, Atlas, it is my remix, so and I had the rights to remix that because it was a part of a competition. So it is my own stuff, but also most of my own stuff is copyrighted, and I need to clear my copyrighted stuff every time I post it, so it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, anywho. Alpha 3.18 patch watch, continuing lawlessness. Now this is important. Orville? No, Jay is right. My kids love Grumpy Eye intro. Yeah, I mean, it's I did it in like when I didn't really know that I'm gonna be doing YouTube. I just want to have something, so I did it in like 10 minutes, and people loved it, and it just stuck. And I hate it, honestly, I hate it, but yeah, people love it. Anyway, so Chris Wayne Schmidt has released some patch notes for 3.18, which are important. Thank you, Dusk. Yeah, by the way, since the stream is gonna get demonetized completely, and I'm just waiting for the strike to happen, yeah, you can donate through Super Chat if you want to, but you don't need to. But if you want to, yes, I would love those monies. Anyway, I'm kidding. But thank you, Dusk. I love you. But yeah, so patch watch. This is important, and there are some notable changes here for 3.18 that we need to go through. So, quality of life adjustments. When at Platinum Base, players will only see ships they can spawn at the Platinum Bay, no more scrolling and guessing. I guess they deserve a slow clap. Merry Christmas to you too, Dusk. Isn't it 25th of December? Like I'm ungodly. I'm an anarchist, an antichrist, a heretic, or whatever you want to call me. So I'm not sure about the dates. I think it's on like 25th of December, right? But Merry Christmas to you too. So yeah, when at Platinum Base, players will only see the ships they can spawn there, which is like, we asked for that for fucking ever. When reconnecting to a comm array, or no, when reconnected a comm array, players can now cancel the reconnection if they choose to, allow illegal players to retake the location and ensure that lawlessness continues. I mean, okay, it's like whatever. Honestly, it doesn't really matter that much, but sure. Change some fundamentals of how spawn closets work. Okay. For example, NPCs will no longer be deleted when they stream out and will instead be tied to the streaming manager. Huh? This should help fix missing NPCs in missions. Huh? The fuck is a streaming manager? Okay. I guess we should, like... I guess they're trying to fix the missing NPCs in missions. Whatever. Fixed an issue with locations sharing names when they should be unique. Okay. We had two unlawful UGFs called NT999 XV, or is this, yeah, 16, which was causing confusion when accepting missions. Okay, whatever. Fixed an issue where really long crime names would stretch into the date and overlap when using the criminal database. Okay. I mean, sure. Fixed an issue where the comm array repair mission wouldn't be regenerated due to settings being based on the mission record. But okay, sure. I mean, this is all like for like unlawful players and all that shit in bounty hunting. Fixed an issue where some of the derelict items wouldn't spawn, preventing derelict missions. Okay, that's good. We have changed them to use new tech as the server was taking some time to send certain events, which made them look like they didn't work. Like whenever they say that something is working, but it just looks like it's not, it's just like Jesus Christ, guys, come on. Like you can just say that it was broken and that's fine. Like we had a mayor here of Belgrade that said that the I'm gonna try to translate it, that the traffic is flowing even though it doesn't look like it's flowing, and it was just like fucking congested for forever, for fucking days basically. But he said that, and that's what this reminds me of. But yeah, change the arrival distance to security post Korea when quantum traveling, so you should now arrive closer than before. They also changed one more thing that is very important, and that's the Orison arrival distance. And now it's going to be like 10 kilometers out of Orison, so you will not need to fly all the way down to Orison to get to the what's it called, to the space station. So that's good, but also you will need to fly away for like 70 or 80 kilometers so you can jump away from Crusader, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, like small changes, I guess. Fixed up the surface relay mission as there were issues where the terminal wouldn't pop out of the relay. This is, I think that this is the mission that you get from what's the guy's name, Cletus whatever, Dornelia or whatever, and you get a relay mission. But it was not just that, like the whole mission was just broken because you would just go through the fucking downed satellite and you would just get stuck inside of it. But yeah, whatever. Added voice line packs to security so they feel more alive, because that's gonna help them. I mean, this is a good addition, but also what? Like, they're not gonna feel more alive if they're just standing there, and if they're not, like, if they're teleporting and all of that, but sure. Fixed various issues with Siege of Orison. This included an issue where dialogue would play when players enter the ship being used in an event, and changing the way shipping containers spawn so that they are not always at the location. That's not the biggest issue of Siege of Horizon, but yeah, I guess it's a good fix. Change how some of the objectives work in the prisoner transport missions so they are more structured and make sense. Is that mission back? Is that mission working now? Like the prisoner transport with the caterpillar, where you need to kill one guy in the caterpillar, in the tripods or stasis pods, whatever they call them. I didn't play that in a while because it was broken. I actually thought that they took out the whole mission. Updated missions to allow non-lethal takedowns to count towards mission progression. Huh. Okay. This will work for a lot of missions, but not all of them. Underground facility, Horizon or Orison Island missions, etc. I can't wait to try out the Orison Island missions. I guess they're going to be the same as UGF facility. But, okay, that's a good thing. The only reason why I'm skeptical about this, or scared about this, because I don't know what they actually changed. Because currently, in 3.17.4, you can do a non-lethal or middle-click takedown on friendly NPCs, and you can like strip them. You can get all their loot and their weapons, etc. Maybe they're gonna shoot you for no reason, and you don't want to get a crime stat, and you want to take them down. So that was the best thing to do right now. But if non-lethal takedowns count as mission progression, that maybe means that you neutralize them, and I'm scared that that's also going to work on the friendly NPCs, which, if they're broken as they are right now, from time to time. I'm scared that they're like taking out a mechanic that we can use to defend ourselves. Fixed issues with the oxygen kiosk mission where it wouldn't pick the correct oxygen kiosk. I get this, like this is in Clasher. I get this mission every 10th time that I'm in Clasher. It just doesn't spawn for me most of the times. Maybe even every 20th time. Made the black spot ignore the comm array overview so players can commit crimes in this zone and get away with it. Huh? Made the black spot. What the fuck is a black spot? Made the black spot ignore the comm array overview so player. Okay, I do not understand this one. Added a prison-based loot to the AI inhibiting prison caves. Okay, that's good. That's nice. Maybe you're gonna find some headonite on them, so that's good. Added a platinum bay to Barton Flats so players can go there after escaping prison. Oh shit. That's a huge one. So you can escape now on your own, basically. You can spawn an M50, for example. Air traffic control will now clean up debris on a landing pad or ports when the pad is assigned for use. That's a really huge deal for PES because with PES, they would just persist forever. So I would love to see... I hope... I honestly hope that the air traffic control is going to clean up all the debris around or in the vicinity of the landing pads and ports. Because without that, we're just going to have a ton of fucking space junk flying around. And now we get to the law side. Fix an issue where criminals can press charges against lawful players who snare them. Fixed an issue where the gunner of... Okay, that's a good fix. Fixed an issue where the gunner of a vehicle can give the pilot a crime stat for attacking an AI vehicle. Alright. Med pens won't give crime stats when used on others. I did not know that this ever happened, but sure. I guess I didn't play 317.4 or 317 the whole cycle that much. Fixed an issue where if a player rams a stationary unmanned ship and is killed, they can press charges against the owner of the empty ship. I had this happen to me a couple of times in like older patches. Fixed an issue where the aggressor can crash into an innocent person's ship and then press charges for vehicle damage. I had that also. Fixed an issue where players with crimes who have infiltrated the prison can wipe their crimes by getting in the release lift. Thanks, Citizen Kate. Do you know how many issues that I reported they fixed? They never thanked me. They never thanked me, like, officially. But, sure. Modified the Call to Arms mission to respect crime stats. Huh? What? Modify the Call to Arms mission to respect crime stats. Okay. I guess you're gonna get less money for crime stat 1. I don't know. Change it so crime stat 1 and 2 won't cause, okay, the player to be arrested or denied landing. Okay, this is the same thing. No? No. It is not the same thing. So with crime stat 1 and 2, you will be able to land and pay your fines. That's good. But if you have crime stat 3, you will need to go to Korea and do the whole thing there. That's all for this patch watch. Stay tuned for another one coming soon. They thanked me by not banning me. Yeah. So I didn't see... I haven't seen the issue getting fixed. Like, you know when there's an unlawful player in a lawful player's ship and he's on a turret and he's shooting you and you can't shoot back because if you hit the lawful player's ship, you're gonna get a crime stat. I did not see that in the patch notes here. So... I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm scared. But yeah, that's the main thing. Did they release the video? No, they haven't. Okay, so let me check the chat for a second. Chat talk. There we go. 80% of dead NPCs in space were not working. Yeah, I also didn't see them fix the A90 jump mission with the NPCs spawning outside the A90 jump, and you can't even fucking kill them. So the system to manage the objects was not managing the objects, lol. If it's going to make the NPCs for those missions like items in PES, so they actually show up where you go to the mission, I don't know. I have no idea, dude. Non-lethal, hopefully proper bounty hunting soon. No, we're still waiting on bounty hunting version 2. What is the exchange rate of US dollars in Serbia? I don't know, 110 dinars, I guess, off the top of my head. I'm not sure. Wait, did we get a date? We did not get a date, but we're getting a bunch of new patch watch updates, and whenever that happens, that means that we're gonna get something soon. We also got salvage and the vulture committed on the roadmap yesterday, and a bunch of other stuff, but PS was also committed, so they're happy what it's doing right now in the PTU or in the ePTU in the Evocati, so that's good. So I guess, I mean, I've heard from people that are close to the CAG's employees that they're gonna push out 318 in whatever state. They're gonna push it out into the PTU mid-December, and then it's gonna be in the PTU for how long it needs to be. So yeah. Oh, thank God, my pad always has broken guns. Yeah. I just asked before because of the inflation over there. I might have just given you like $2. No, that's, I mean, $20 is $20. I'm gonna keep it on my account. Honestly, I rarely use any like dinars here because of the inflation and like the change in rates. So yeah. You didn't miss anything, Woody Bear. Do we know when this patch is coming out? We do not know. There is an estimate, and I just talked about it. I think it's gonna drop during like mid-December, probably before Christmas and all of the, like, they're gonna have a winter break basically, so it's probably gonna drop before that. Out of so many bugs I struggled with my first day of playing this game, I am shocked none of them got fixed. What the fuck is this game I paid for? I'm truly shocked. Well, it's still an alpha. Don't you know, Nynx? It's still an alpha. Actually. But yeah, hey, Ken. Alright, did I miss anything else? Please remember to smash the like button, guys. Thank you, Dusk. Oh, this is Atlas. Atlas, the green thing is just fucking with me. Okay, stream elements is blue. Okay. 1 Serbian dinar equals... Okay, you just did the thing. Do you have a VAT when you pay CAG? No. I paid the, like, the vanilla price without the taxes. Because I'm not a part of EU. Pull up the bingo card. Oh yeah, shit, did you send me... Alright, so what did he say? Let me see. What did he say? He said, out of so many bugs I struggled with... No. Okay, let me change the screen. So we have a bingo card here. And Inks said, out of many bugs I struggled with on my first day of playing this game, I'm shocked none of them got fixed. What the fuck is this game I paid for? I'm truly shocked. Okay, so... You can choose from this card. You can choose between this game just isn't for you. You can I can tell you that you have a paid troll account. There's a lot of fidelity in this game. 100 systems. But once Jesus Tech comes online, Cyberpunk took 10 years and 350 million, and it's still bad. Or it was bad when it got released. Etc, etc, etc. Why would they fix bugs in an alpha? There's your answer. There's your bingo answer to your question. So, yeah, okay. I need to do something because Flicka, I don't know if she's here. She asked me, I think Flicka is female. Honestly, I never asked because that would be rude, I guess. But she asked me to review my own video. It's 4 minutes long, so we're gonna survive it, I guess. I know that it's cringe as fuck, but she wanted me to react to my own video, so, and she spammed it for fucking ever. So let's do this. I like just try not to watch this. Do something else in the meantime for 4 minutes, I guess. I know that this one is so fucking cringe. But yeah.
There is not much that could be said about the Aegis Eclipse.
So first of all of this that I have, most of this that I have, so I had 2 cameras, I had a PC, I had some monitors, I had like a bunch of shit, and then I have a music studio behind me with a ton of microphones and all of that. And when I made the channel, I decided, fuck that, fuck all of that. I'm gonna use my shitty headset with a shittiest fucking microphone on it. Like, honestly, the worst fucking microphone I ever heard. You can hear it here. And I'm gonna just chill on my couch and I'm gonna make videos there on my laptop. And I was playing the game on the laptop and I was making videos on the same laptop. So that's why the quality is so shit. And also, my English was terrible because I didn't practice in a while because I'm from Serbia, and being a non-native English speaker, you gotta practice that shit. I just couldn't, and like I don't know if I spoke in English for like 10 years prior to that, but yeah.
Except maybe that it is complete and utter garbage. And in a moment, I will tell you why. Hello, my name is Grumpy Eye, and this is my honest ship review. After buying the Aegis Eclipse for 3.5 million AUAC, you will soon realize that it is just a stealth bomber made around.
So, not only that my English is shit, but I was trying to mimic, like, I don't know, Forrester and morphologists and like people like that, because not that I, what's up, Boom? Not that I wanted to like bash on them, but I just wanted to mimic them because I thought it was funny.
Around 3 size 9 torpedoes. Other than that, it has 2 size 2 fixed Gatling guns under the wings. If you bought the Aegis Eclipse with your real money, it will cost you around $250, which is just too much and straight up bullshit. It would probably be much better if you invested that money.
Flicka, you better be
charity.
here because
But
without you here, this has no fucking point. Like, why am I doing this?
it's just me, so let's continue with the review. At this very moment, with a 3.13 update, this ship is pretty much unusable. People say you will miss all the shots that you do not take. Well, this ship begs to differ. Its primary armament, the size 9 torpedoes, are gonna miss every single shot on each target that moves at the slightest pace.
Okay,
The
Flicka is
enemy
watching.
will probably laugh at you and then end you in 5 seconds, because the Aegis Eclipse has 9.8 thousand HP and 2 small shields, even though it's a size 2 ship. It is pretty much a cardboard cutout, outfitted to look scary, but it's still solely used for target practice. Aegis Eclipse in atmosphere performs even worse than
It's actually
vast
300. How much did I say it? Did I say 350? Like, do you think I fact checked at that point?
of space. If you hold shift,
I just
longer
heard it
than
probably from somebody
2.5
that is
milliseconds,
350.
or in other words, if you
You know this from the intro song. So this is like I think it's one of the first, if not the no, it's not the first video that I made.
use the afterburners, this ship will completely spaz out. If you stay stealthy and not get spotted by the enemy, you may survive the encounter. Pretty much after every encounter, you will need to RTB so you can reload your shit torps, or shorps for short. Those
Shorps.
shit torps or shorps
my org called it Shorps because of this video. And for some reason, like there's like 800 fucking views on this video. I don't know why.
Torps are
People
not
subscribe because of
expensive
this
right now
video.
just because of a bug, but they will be. So you will probably lose money, except if you go for the Idris mission, which is completely broken right now because it's not working. The cockpit view
Yeah, that was back in
inside
3.13 when they just put on spawn.
makes you feel secure or like a ninja. But there is nothing secure or ninja about this ship at all. For the amount of money that you spent on this ship, you could have probably got
What's up,
2
Eduardo?
F7 Hornets, which are probably the best all-arounders in the game right now. So all in all, do not buy this ship, because after a week you will get fed up with it and you will want to sell it. But reselling ships is not in the game yet, so you will scroll over it every time you want to take another ship. And it will stay there just as a reminder that you spent all that hard work and all that AUAC just to buy a useless piece of shit. This was Grumpy Eye Reviews.
Why did you do that to me, Flecka? She is in the chat. Okay, let's watch something else. Well, I mean, Eduardo. So you missed it. Flecka spammed the video react section in my Discord with this video, and she wanted me to fucking do a reaction to this. And this is so cringe that I don't know what to say. Blast from the past. Like, this is not that long ago. That's a year ago, dude. That's the issue. But anyway, so let me see what else we have here. Landing on Levski. So somebody linked this. We're gonna watch this. This is good. I did not know. You want more? No. You know what? No, let me actually, before we start, let me show you my first ever video. No, it's gonna be the second ever video because the first one has copyrighted music. Copyrighted by me, but it takes fucking a decade to clear that copyright. Oh, this is gonna take a long time. Is there an easier way to do this? Because this is just fucking okay. There we go. So I'm gonna say that this is my first video because this one is just a song and just bugs over and over again. And this is PvPing, but the guy is just fucking teleporting around and being super fast somehow. But this one is actually like one of my first videos.
Oh, there we go. Right. I should be good to go. Never mind, I just reloaded and I still have 0 ammo. I reloaded again, 0 ammo.
This is 3.12 or 3.13, and this is still happening, by the way.
This game.
Yeah,
Reloaded again, 0 ammo.
Yeah, boom, like YouTube and copyright. It's so
There we
bad.
go.
yeah.
There we go. 7th fucking time is the charm.
Like our microphones are fucking amazing, right? 3.13 is not so old. That's
I don't have a
fucking 2
match
years
pen,
ago.
so if I
almost.
die, you just go without me. Take that.
Well, just don't die. Then. Alright.
Hello.
Fuck! Oh! Fuck! What the fuck?
Was that a grenade launcher, dude?
Yeah! But, oh damn, that was really
I had the reload bug a couple of streams ago.
Stupid.
Now this is something that I
it's just
fucking
black
love
holes.
doing.
Stuck inside of
Still.
it now?
Well, it doesn't look really strange. It's just like walking through NPCs and stuff.
My camera work
I
here is
just tried
amazing.
to jump on top of her and I got stuck here.
I'm gonna buy a Piku.
Oh wow. You're probably gonna kill me with it.
Oh, I need to record this. I just hope the recording won't fuck up.
I don't even fucking know if you can hear my friend. Or me. In the video.
I could actually place it on top of your head, I think.
Oh,
Whoa! You're on top of her! Whoa! What?
fuck. Are you dead?
What?
Are
I
you
died! What the
dead?
fuck?
This game, dude.
Bro, the Piku just hyperspaced right into my face and that killed me.
So yeah, this is the video where my friend that was in the video told me, dude, you're really good at YouTubing. You should probably YouTube. And I was like, yeah, sure, buddy. I'm super good. I'm gonna try it. And now, almost 2 years later, I'm still doing YouTube. So this is the video that started it all. I think the next video after this one is gonna be Grumpy's rehab facility. No, it's here. Like, I don't know, a couple of videos after that. But yeah. So fucking stupid. So dumb. So bad. I'm Jumpy too. I jump everywhere. I don't think you can enter her anymore. You can't enter her anymore, but you can still bug her with the Pikus. You just drop the Pikus like inside of her or on top of her, and she's gonna either stop like dancing or she's gonna teleport away from where she should be, so you're not gonna see her anymore. But the model is still there, which is fucking amazing. I've spent the past week drinking whiskey and beer and eating Doritos. I think it's time for a change. Remembering the big helmet bug, that was funny as fuck. Yeah. So, somebody linked this to me, and it was Rakumo. This is how the MFDs looked like in 3.0, I think, or 6 years ago. So let's check them out. And I saw this while I was on the toilet, and I saw that I think, honestly, that this looks better than what we have right now. But let's watch it. What is this movie?
Hello, Renegades from Messiah, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now, today I wanted just
The
to take
what
you...
now? What?
Hello, Renegades from Messiah, and
Okay, so he changed his name after.
welcome
Okay.
back to some more Star Citizen. Now, today I want to just take you through the basics of your ship systems.
You know what, Eduardo? I had this discussion with some people on my channel already because I made that video or the series Should You Trust CAG, and one of the things is I said that the holograms that they showed are not actually in the game yet, and I can't fucking search for that video. Like, it's just a part of the series, and there's like 6 or 7 videos, but they showed like in Squadron 42 and in Star Citizen, and they were talking about like how the holograms are going to work, and they're actually going to be holograms, and you can walk through them, and you can view them from different angles, and then love your content, keep it up. Yeah, thank you. The current content, not the old one, right? But I said that we don't have that in the game, and then people pointed out the hologram on Microtech, and I was like, dudes, do you realize that hologram is actually a model? It's not a hologram, it's a model of a person. It's basically an NPC like the other NPCs. So it's not passed through, it's not the same as having a hologram. And yeah, people just didn't believe me, and then I guess they tried it, and then they realized that I'm right. But anyway.
How to control them and your ship HUD. Now, pretty much your systems can be broken down.
First of all, I saw some older videos, and I saw that we had actual helmets and some like design on the helmets, and you will know which helmet you're using and if you're using a helmet. Who watches Grumpy on multiple YouTube accounts to give him more views? Why? But yeah, I loved this idea, and I think that we only have the Pembroke helmet that like does something differently, and you can see that you're wearing a helmet. I don't really like it, but I like the idea, and I would love to see more helmets have more like I don't know, them to just be different, so you would know which helmet you're using. And I know that at one point, like for example, they talked about you not being able to fly a small fighter in like a heavy armor, and you will need to have a flight suit and armor that is designed for flying and for getting a lot of or sustaining a lot of G's and all of that. And you will not be able to do that in the heavy armor. So that's good. And like at one point when that happens, I hope that we're gonna have like differences with helmets and all that shit. So let's continue.
So far already we have the power, the weapons, and the shield. These are the three systems we have available to us at the moment. Weapons obviously consist of your mounted guns up there and on the top, and your missiles. Your shield, well, obviously that's your shield.
Oh my god, the shield is shit.
Like so. And then power is your main thrusters and your maneuvering thrusters. So when it comes to the HUD, you can actually play around with these already. To enter free look mode, which is important, you double tap your alt button. So now I'm controlling my ship with my mouse. If you double tap the alt button, you have a free
Oh yeah, the Grey Cat helmet makes the UI elements yellow
around your ship. Now, the way to get into your
and yeah,
HUD,
you have the RSI Zeus and the fire resistant. That one is the Pembroke, right? So the Pembroke and the RSI Zeus. I didn't try on the RSI Zeus at all. I have it. I got it as a referral thing. But yeah.
which we've had this update for this new HUD a while back. It's still in work in progress, but it works really well at the moment. So if you hold down the Alt key, it'll zoom you in to your main ship panel, which is here. And here you've got your overview, your weapons.
Dude, look
power,
at the
and your
animations.
shield.
What is
Here
this?
you've got your overview, your weapons.
We don't have this right now.
Your power and your shield. So the overview generally gives you a look.
These animations are good.
My weapons
honestly.
back on again.
And you know that the MFDs are gonna change completely again because of the building blocks and all of that. And once they do, maybe they're gonna be persistent. They're not gonna be persistent like the guy from yesterday's stream said that the MFDs are probably gonna be persistent because we have PES. No, that's not gonna happen. We need to have them in building blocks first.
So this gives you your weapons here, your power here. This is between each one. I think G1 is your weapons, G2 is something like your shield, and then this is your power. So currently, they're all across the board evenly spread, and then your shields are here. And you can change where you want your shields to be located. Now, when it comes to the Alt zoom in, depending on what panel you're looking at, if you hold Alt and you're looking at this panel or that panel, it'll zoom in to this particular panel. Any other place you're looking at, it will zoom you into the main
It's
panel.
like Game Glass, but
Doesn't
in
matter
game.
where you're
Yeah.
looking at, as long as you're not looking, except for that.
It looks really good.
But anyway, so yeah. The other way to zoom in on your panel is to scroll wheel forwards, but this does not give you as close a look as it would do holding Alt. So I suggest getting into free look, double tap the Alt, and then hold it down, and you can now do whatever you want
But
to do.
okay, so Atlas said, yeah, the game did used to look better. It had way more differentiation between components and guns. I always tell the new players this is the dumbed down version. So why did they dumb down the UI and everything else? Like, I don't understand it. I honestly do not understand it.
Do. From here, with the
Yeah, it's not pressing F and clicking, it's pressing Alt and clicking. It's not that big of a deal.
overview panel, you can actually turn any weapons you want off. You can keep some on, you can turn them off. If you scroll down here, you've got your quad platform. For now, for some reason, when you turn your ship weapons offline, it seems to turn on your quad your missile launchers, and then if you turn them off, it'll swap them out again. A bit unusual, and I'm sure they'll change that. But you can turn them all on by doing this. And I think when you start in Crusader, it actually turns off every single missile launcher automatically. So you'll have to go into that and turn it on. You can also see the power here, which...
I mean, we already had this feature, Bob. So I guess they couldn't add more features without performance upgrades. I understand that, but also we had this feature. So why would they take it out to... Like, I don't understand it. Honestly, I do not understand it. Like, this looks much better than what we have right now.
See, if you
It is a bit outdated, but as an idea, as like the layout and all of that, it looks better, and it's animated and all of that. But if we had an upgraded version of that now, it will be good. But right now we have a dumbed down version, basically.
press 1, 2, or 3, it will alter them, the power groups, depending on how long you hold your finger down, but it is very quick. If you want to reset them all to 33 each side, you press 0 on your key, on your top row. I don't know if it works with the other ones. No, your numpad, it doesn't work with, so you have to use your top.
Oh yeah, the
panel
MFDs
for the,
were running in Java, like the mobile class was and all of that. Or I think mobile class is still running on Java. But what are the MFDs running on now? Because they're not on building blocks still. Yeah, Flash. So it still is running on Flash. Okay, so if it's still running on Flash, what's the difference between Java and Flash? I thought it was the same thing. But if it's still running on Flash, why is it a dumbed down version then?
wrong button. You have to use.
Bob Roberts, you wish that you could save MFD settings and stuff. You will be able to at one point once they go to building blocks, maybe.
That. And also, when it comes to your shield, which is this one here, if you press 8, it'll take you to the front shield. 2 will take you to the rear shield. This is using the numpad. Then you've got left and right with the 4 and 6 button, and then if you press 5, it'll zoom you, well, take you straight to the center again. These are sort of quick on-the-fly ways of doing it.
Okay, the controls are basically still the same.
It's quite useful if you're trying to is allocated to which. So I think this will be your left.
I'm gonna
mouse
skip through
button.
the video because most of
Then
this is
2
the
will
same.
be your right mouse button, and then 3 is whatever you've allocated it to. I know.
Wait, you had
my
3
trigger button
groups? I've been asking for fucking 3 weapon groups forever now. I did not know that we had 3 weapon groups. What the fuck? Why is that not a thing anymore? Because, like, for example, for the Sentinel, you have the main gun, you have the other guns, and then you have the EMP. What if I want to have the main gun on weapon group 2 because it's a Gatling, for example, or it's a ballistic weapon, and I don't want to use it at all times. I didn't want to use the nose guns on a weapons group 1, and then I don't have the third group for the EMP to pop it whenever I want to. I don't fucking understand this. Why did they take out the third group?
Is number 1, and then my secondary fire button is number 2. You can put them all to number 1, and this will allow you to just use your trigger. If we have a look, they all fire at once. No, wrong screen. If you put them all to 2,
Did he just use
I
his
can imagine what's going to happen.
lose his
Then
shields
the
because
trigger
he
no longer
fired
fires
his
any
shields?
weapons, but the
What
number
happened
2 fires them all. Now, the good thing about allocating different keys to different ones is that if you've got a ballistic
I don't
weapon
understand it.
and a laser weapon, it's useful for knowing which one's which, because to take down a shield on a ship,
See, this video shows that we had the gameplay in old days. They took it out. Only the first game pledgers know this. I mean, this is not really gameplay. This is good, like the HUDs and all of that is good, but you can't really say that this is gameplay, honestly.
you're best off using an energy weapon.
Like in those times, the only thing that you can do, I don't even think you can land on any. I think you could land on All Star and that's it. And you had like you have a couple of missions in like asteroid fields where you would go and just like I don't know, find a spaceship, click on it, and that's it.
So if you stick to firing your energy weapons,
See, I understand why they took out the drones, Atlas. Like, the drones are actually gonna drain some resources from the servers. I understand that. I don't understand why they're drawing so much resources, like, or why they were not working on server matching before implementing most of the shit and most of the plans. But I understand why they took him out. But what I don't understand is like the MFDs. The MFD should be tied to your client, not to the server, right? At least I think so.
to start with, and then once your shield.
But then again, they're like tying everything to the server for some fucking reason, and that's why we have such bad experiences playing the game.
Removed, switch to your ballistic weapon. It will save ammunition, save time, and it'll also just get the shields and the ship destroyed quicker. You can also, I think, eventually allocate them down here like this.
Well, see, Eduardo, like, you can't say that it's not a server because you just said that those drones were removed, but because they would need to make specific animations for every ship. So all of those animations need to be stored on the server so they can happen, so they can show you what's happening. And I guess that the drones themselves were physicalized, therefore they were just like you couldn't like clip through them, right? So yeah.
But for now, or you can group them, that's right, you can group them up, but so far there isn't really anything I can do with that. It's not activated. I don't know.
Oh, you're saying that this is not heavy server-wise. Yeah.
Yet, but we'll see.
It shouldn't be.
Go to power. This is pretty much the same as this. So if we can zoom in.
It's basically the thing that we have right now, but it looks better.
This going to the top corner. This panel.
And you can
here,
understand it a bit more. Although I do not know what this is, like these two circles.
which is your power, I believe, your throttle going straight to 100%. If we press 2, it'll change that to there. I think this is your shield. And then obviously you press 3 and it does that as well. So if you press 0, it takes you straight back to the same one again. You can turn them off here, or your weapons. You've got them all lined up there. Just put them all back on again.
Why I'm a bit mad is that they announced this was never done before. They could renounce. Drones were never in the game. We just invented them, etc., etc. Okay, I think that you're like that. You wanted to say that they had this in the game and then they took it out and then they bring it back in and then they say, well, we never had this before, this is a new feature. Is that what you're meaning? Because I don't understand the comment. But yeah, none of this was never done before. Like the drones, for example, you can build your own drones and program your own drones, and you can use them, like maneuver with them and use all the functionality on the drones if you want to in space engineers. But also you can completely automate them and like make them follow you or make them dig and come back to the base, so you can have the whole base automated, etc., etc., and it was just fucking amazing. But okay, so that's what you meant. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, that's gonna happen with Levski when they bring it back, because yeah, drones were CryEngine. I mean, the game is based on CryEngine. StarEngine is based on Lumberyard, which was based on CryEngine. It's basically the same engine, just like upgraded. English is hard. I know.
Turn your thrusters. So you only have the 2 main thrusters. It doesn't seem to allow you access to your maneuvering thrusters yet, but again, that will probably come later on. This I've not really had a play with, but I assume it means you can have.
You thought that the animations were client side and that the positioning was server side? That could be true, because like right now in 3.17.4, with the stupid amount of fucking desync that we have, like positional desync, I can see whenever a player is reloading or using a med pen or I don't know, walking, but he's still gonna be in the same spot. And then the positioning like updates and he's like, I don't know, 50 meters away. But I saw him reload his magazine, I saw him use a med pen or whatever. So that could be true.
You can turn all your systems off here, and you.
Oh
Can
no, I
allocate
remember
as
the
much
lawsuit.
or as little as power as you.
But like Amazon helped them out with Lumberyard, right? Lumberyard was basically it was based on Crytek on CryEngine.
Can't seem to get him back on. Oh yeah. You just got to try and swing it around again. It's a bit awkward, but there we go. It works. When you got a shield, this gives you the potential shields. You've got 100% health, and then you've got your power. So your health is how much health that shield has got. It will lose it as it gets hit. But this is where you've allocated all your power to. So obviously it's split evenly across the front, the left, the right, the other way around, and the rear. So they're all got 25% power each. You can, as I say, just stick it all the way to the front, and you'll see.
You know what I
for some
miss
reason that
from
has
312 and
55,
313? The one thing that like most of you new guys don't know about. So we had all the weapons that we have on ships right now, but they were a bit different. So every weapon would have a different, I don't know, fire rate or DPS or alpha damage or whatever. But also, all of the weapons would act differently. For example, we had NDB repeaters, we had the attritions, and we had the CF repeaters, which are all like energy-based weapons. And all three of them were basically lasers, like they are right now, right? But the CF repeaters had a like a longer range because the power would not drop off at distance, or the damage would not drop off with distance. But then you had NDBs, but like the initial, the alpha damage was low. Then you had the NDBs, which were really good for like mid-range engagements, and they were purple, so or like bluish purple, which is amazing, and that's why we use them. And then you had the attritions, and the attritions had a huge amount of damage drop off at distance, but they had like almost double the DPS or the alpha damage compared to the CFs, right? So on top of that, the attritions, because we had overheating systems, and like once they started overheating, and if you kept them in like 90% overheat, they would do almost twice the damage while they're like in overheating. So we had that, and that's like depth that I'm missing, and they changed it in like 3.14 or something like that. And they said that they're going to rebalance everything, so they're just going to make everything be basically the same. And at some point, they're going to like rebalance everything, but they just didn't. They never rebalanced it, and we just have all the laser repeaters are basically the same. I know that they rebalanced like some of the shields components and like the other components like coolers and all that, but they are basically the same, all of them, except the quantum drives, of course. But the weapons are all basically the same, and you have like repeaters. All the cannons are the same. All the energy cannons, all the what's it called, ballistic cannons are basically the same. And then you have Gatling guns, and you have like Gatling guns, they have more ammo, less damage, and you have Gatling guns, they have like more damage and less ammo. That's it. But that's not the complexity and the depth of like what this game should be. Honestly, when is 318 dropping? Soon. Trademark by CAG. Watch the start of the video or of the stream, Dobo. So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna drop mid. So in like, I don't know, a week tops, like mid December, because I've heard that from people that are close to CAG, unless something happens. But I don't think that. Like I just believe that they're gonna push it out like in whatever state it is. But yeah, let's continue.
15, so you can't put 100% on one at the moment.
Yogi hinted the first pass of weapon balance next year. For what fucking reason? They need to like redo the speeds. They need to slow down the speeds and give us like flight modes first. Like there's no point in doing that without changing the flight modes.
Just put that back into the center. But yeah, over time this will drop if you are taking hits and so forth. So that's how you use your main HUD. Why is that off? Very useful to know that it's quick on the fly. If you hold down your Alt key, it'll take you in on it anyway. Now when it comes to these separate panels, you've got 4 panels around here, which you can actually choose what you want on. This is target status, which I think I would prefer to leave that as target, because that seems to be where I look now automatically.
All right, okay. So Atlas, since you were here at this time, like 3.0, tell me if you had a glitch when you like you know the glitch that's happening right now when you target somebody and you see him, and then if it's an NPC, he's gonna call you to tell you, oh fuck, oh no, and he's gonna glitch out and it's gonna stay there and it's gonna be like call pending or whatever forever, and you're not gonna see the target. Did you had that before? Like, try to remember, because if you did, the rework of the MVDs like was completely fucking useless then.
Because that seems to be where I look now automatically for targeting. Down here.
Yeah, Tracer Team was much more advanced, but 30Ks. The only thing, the only good thing that we got in the past year or so is the heartbeat system or monitor or whatever you want to call it.
You've got fuel. Fuel isn't in at the moment. I mean, boost is, well, it is in, but it's not allowing you to refuel and so forth, so I wouldn't really worry about it. You've got ship emissions. Now, this is interesting. When
back then,
have
the
your
NPCs
emissions up,
didn't video call?
if I
Okay.
turn all my systems off, so the 4 is for weapons. Don't know why
Inside,
it
Star
just
Citizen
turned off.
dropped.
Bollocks the whole ship up.
Nice. We're gonna watch
5
it after
is
this.
for your shield, and you'll see the emissions are dropping slightly because now the shield is no longer on.
The emissions don't
Main
don't
big
really work that good.
Use of
You know that you have like stealth button that doesn't work for fucking ever. Like, they never worked. They only worked on NPCs. The stealth button is fucking useless.
emissions is your
Also, right, slight hint or a tip actually, because I don't know if they changed this. I don't think they did, but forever now, your emissions like your EM and like IR and cross section CS, whenever you, like, let's say you wanted to pirate someone and that guy was in a mole on a planet and you want to approach him, but you don't want to be seen and you want to be stealthy. So what you want to do is like disengage all the weapons, all the shields and everything, and that's going to lower your emissions. And it is, but the first time you load in for that guy, because you load out at like, I don't know, 50 kilometers or something like that. Once you load in, all of your emissions are going to be default. So they're going to be high and then they're going to drop down for that guy. So he's going to see you and then you're going to disappear after a while. So I don't know if they fixed this. I don't think they did. I don't remember that like they ever said that they fixed it. Yeah. We're gonna watch IC in a second. But yeah.
So now I
that's
move.
a
I
tip.
can turn
Like
my,
if
my
you
throttle up to full and I don't move.
If you ever pirate
For some
somebody
reason,
or
that
if you
just
want to
suddenly
be
switched itself
sneaky.
on again. I don't want it to come on.
But for NPCs, it works. For players, it just didn't work.
I think it's still a bit glitchy. But now you can see the
You have to
emissions
lower your shields to be invisible to EM missiles. Yeah, I know about that. But that's mid-engagement. So that's going to update immediately. So once you lower your shields, the other player and the EM missiles are going to see that.
I'm giving out.
I'm
9
talking
on
about
the
being
infrared.
sneaky and
Just
not
turn
being
my shield
spotted.
up. And that's dropped to 230 from about, what was it at before? Yeah. So when you've got your shields on, your electromagnetics give off 400 emissions. And
It's
your
a
infrared,
much
with
bigger number
everything
now.
turned on, gives off about 100.
But yeah, this is
Out.
this is whatever. But it just looked better, honestly. It looked better. It is a bit too cluttered in the center. I would love it to be like it is right now, like more open. But also, we need the mid area to have like valuable info, not just the fucking reticle, and that's it. But anyway, we're all here for this. So let's watch Reverberations and Applications. Journey to 4.0. Okay. So, if you 10 minutes. If you know me, you know why I'm fucking pissed off already, because of Journey to 4.0. And if they're gonna talk to the sound engineer guys like I think they are, like Reverberations, what else can it be? But yeah, fuck it, let's watch it. Let's watch it and we'll see what this shit
At
is.
CitizenCon 2952, we introduced a new initiative called Journey to 4.0, showcasing stories about development specific.
Do you know how many roads to Pyro we've been in the past 4 years? And journeys to 4.0 and shit like that.
For 4.x branch of release, from new mission types like investigations to flight experience changes such as the master modes, from life in the verse-altering resource management system.
Listen, if Golgot 100 is here, please just do a video on like the roads to shit, roads to Pyro, roads to 4.0, roads to 3.0, and all the roads that we've been on and how long they have been delayed. But yeah, let's continue.
To anything and everything Pyro related, the Journey to 4.0 is our chance to, well, to step outside the traditional weekly update cadence and look farther ahead than usual. And
318 already got delayed 6 months.
knowing Star Citizen, this journey will probably be one filled with plenty of twists and turns along the way. And the initiative itself will extend beyond this year's CitizenCon to become a semi-regular series of stories and showcases as you're about to see today. Now, most folks are familiar with the process of concept art, that act of creating expression to discover that which you want to add to your project, as well as determining that which you most definitely do not. It's perhaps the most exploratory and experimental part of any development process, and it extends beyond just the visual. Now, today's Journey to 4.0 presentation
Does it, though?
is from senior sound designer Matt Gabney,
Senior
a
sound
discussion
designer.
of the process of creating audio concepts for environmental reverb on the distant alien worlds of Pyro.
Environmental reverb. Okay, as a sound designer, I can tell you that this whole thing is probably going to be bullshit because they're probably going to go into the engine. No, not? Okay. But fuck me. Okay, let's continue. Journey to 4.0. Sure.
Hello everyone, my name is Matt Gobnay. I'm a senior audio
Honestly, I hope I'm fucking wrong. Honestly, I hope we're gonna see 4.0 mid next year. Honestly, but Jesus fucking Christ. I just can't fucking trust them anymore. Also, what are these? Are these the Behringers? What is this?
designer at Cloud Imperium Games, and today I'm here to talk about reverberation, ambient sound design, and a few concepts we are experimenting with for Pyro planets. Without extensive soundproofing, most spaces will produce many closely spaced reflections, which reach the listener shortly after the initial dry sound. We hear this series of reflections as a single continuous sound, which we call reverb. Reverb is created when a sound occurs in space with pressurized atmosphere, sending sound waves out in all directions. These waves reflect our surfaces in space, decaying in amplitude until reflections eventually die off. It's my own hypothesis that the experience of sound is about 30% of the human experience and possibly up to 50% of the game experience. Different reverberations give us a rough idea of the space we have around us.
So this is reverb. And this is not really that hard to do. You have, like in the applications, you have reverb. Like in the engine itself, you can integrate reverb. And you can even integrate some tools like plugins that are gonna have reverb. So it's not that hard to do, honestly. Sound design around it, it is like that is hard to do. It is really hard to do. I mean, it's Foley artistry, right? So you need to have a Foley art. This is just fucking okay. So you need to have a Foley artist to like do the background noises and all that shit. But this is not really that hard to do.
During a phone call, for example, where we can't see the other person we're talking to, it's still easy to get a rough idea of the physical space they're in. The reverberation does that. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. We're filming. I'm gonna call you back. Thanks. So that's where I put it. Hey, Mom. No, I'm sorry. We're still filming. I can't talk now. I'll call you back, okay? Thank you. Bye. Checkmate.
This is hard for me to watch because I mean, this is my life. Okay, they're using the PMCs. Okay, from that angle, they look like Behringer throats, honestly, and they were just like, why would they use this? PMCs are good monitors. I never liked them for tracking or mixing, and yeah, we're going down like into the rabbit hole of sound design and engineering and music and all of that. I never liked them because they're not really that truthful. But it's probably because of the ports that they have, and they just give some like wolf tones that I don't like. But and you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, fuck it, let's go down deep into the fucking rabbit hole. But Unreal Engine, Crytek Engine, or CryEngine, and all of those engines, especially Unreal, I know this because I have worked on something on Unreal, it doesn't matter, but you have like a reverb plugin there, but you can also use other plugins for that reverb. Also, there is a way to use the convolution reverbs, which basically you give it, for convolution reverbs, you record a reverb by, let's say, placing microphones in my room, whatever, or in a hall, and then you fire a gunshot, and then you take out the gunshot from that, and the convolution reverb will read how the reverberation of the room reacted to that gunshot, and you just use that and get into the plugin inside the engine, and it's done. It's done, and then you just like click on where you want to use that reverb, basically.
One reverb for it, for example, and here's how the other would sound. In video game development or in audio production in general, getting the right feel for space is absolutely crucial for the immersion of the audience. As audio designers, our task is often to recreate an effect that closely matches the visuals. In reality, often the best sound design work is what doesn't get in the way of interpreting the scenario. So our work is unnoticed.
We have Hybrid V Audio that did a really good design work, sound design work, with like the turrets and all that shit. And yeah, you should probably consult him, or like, I'm not gonna assert myself, but like, because CG doesn't like me, love me, and like me at all. But yeah, just talk to Hybrid V Audio, and he's gonna tell you how to do the sound design.
Until there's an issue,
Especially in space where you shouldn't hear anything
with what you're hearing.
So this is how you record reverberation of the whole room, and then you use that in the convolution reverb, and it's gonna read out the reverb of the room, not the sound itself. They're like, people use a gunshot for that. They had like a starter gun or whatever, and then they use noise, like white noise, pink noise, and all of that, and in sequences, so they can record a better sounding convolution reverb than this. I guess this is just like them showing us how it's done for people that like don't know how to do it. But honestly, as I've said, this is an easy thing to do. You don't even need to record actual sounds. You have a ton of convolution reverbs already that you can just use in the app itself, like in the plugin inside the engine. So yeah.
Basically, there's two schools of thought in layman's terms: analog and digital.
Oh my God, no, please do not talk about analog versus digital. Please.
Either there's a software generating reverb on a signal based on a complex algorithm, or you capture an area that you like the natural reverberation of and use the created impulse response, or IR for short, to generate
IR for the convolution reverbs. Yeah, impulse
reverberation through it,
responses.
which is what we did at the basement of CIG.
Show me a sandworm again over this. Look, like you can say whatever you want to. This is a really creative job. That's why I love my job, even though it's not my job anymore. I'm mostly a YouTuber now, but because in Serbia you just can't fucking earn money doing music and doing sound effects and stuff like that. You can, but it doesn't matter. But this is really interesting for us, but not for the player. That's why I never made, like, a bunch of people ask me, since you're a music music producer, why don't you review the music in Star Citizen? Because, like, I'm gonna have 3 views because nobody is gonna watch that. Because, like, why would you want to have, like, Morphologist did a really good thing with his architects reviews because everybody wants to see the ships, right? But nobody wants to hear the sounds. Nobody wants to, like, I used to make my own music for my own channel. And then I realized that, like, for every, like, for some videos, I need to use, like, 6 songs. Because I have, like, 6 segments. Nobody listens to them. So what I did, I paid Motion Array on a monthly basis so I can, like, get their royalty-free music and use it there because there's no fucking point. So, yeah.
One big advantage we had with the CIG parking lot is the huge surface area on both levels, with a lot of parallel flat surfaces that can create delays, all kinds of distortions.
There's
and
more
it's pretty
than
much
3
one
songs.
driving element that I wanted to use for Pyro. How cool is that the new building we just moved into could be used this way for the new solar system?
And I can do, like, this in section videos of the songs and how they're played and on, like, what software or hardware they're played, but nobody's gonna watch that, honestly.
Of course, the IR we capture is also digital, which allows us to use them in-game. So, where would it make sense to use IR in-game? My current task as one of the new senior sound designers in the team is to get some concepts together for the new Pyro solar system we showed some videos of during the latest CitizenCon.
You
Based on
think
the
you
art
paid
direction
for
I
the
received,
parking lot?
Pyro is a
No, you paid for the whole building, Atlas.
hostile environment. Any life developing on those planets is based on very different rules than what we have on Earth, and in Stanton as a consequence. And the basic idea is to make the planet sound otherworldly, unusual, a bit different, but still create something that pleases the ears of the players. It's a fairly contradictory pitch, so if you're me, after receiving such a task, you go home and cry under the shower for a bit. What I came up with
That
is
is
a list
true.
of complex
I can relate to
systems
that.
that will allow us to generate several layers of reverberation that often doesn't exist.
Because, for example, in music, because that's the most that I did, but I also did some TV and some movies and shit. You have a bunch of things that you need to do. And you need to, let's say you're doing a song, and the guy that pays you is the singer, right? And he wants his fucking vocals to be over the top and much louder than everything else. But that's not how you mix a song, right? And then you have a drummer. If it's a full band, then you're gonna have a drummer that wants his drums to sound like his John Bonham, but he doesn't fucking play it like that. And then you have a guitarist that wants his fucking guitar to sound like, I don't know, Steve Vai, but he's playing a fucking AC/DC riff or whatever. And then you need to try to manage all of that and make them all happy, but also make yourself happy because you're making a song or you're mixing a song and making a song for other people, and those people are gonna read you like your name in the credits, right? And maybe those people are gonna come to you. So that's always a bad thing. And I know for, like, gaming, one of the reasons, what I assume, one of the reasons why you can hear the repeaters out in space when you're when another guy is firing like 200 meters away from you, like there's vacuum, you should not be able to hear them. But I guess one of the reasons is because of the players, because players want to hear that, and it doesn't make sense. But also, there are some things that you can do to compensate, like to not compensate. What was the word I'm looking for? To find the middle line, right? So you can meet in the middle by filtering or lowering the high frequencies the further the ship is away. So maybe you could hear just boom if he's like a kilometer away. But if he's closer, you can hear the full thing. But yeah.
Exactly belong to the physical space you're in, and has a certain musical tone, plus some other granulated effects to give you sounds that could not possibly come from our solar system,
Also,
making the
most of the
familiar
ships have the
sound
same
unfamiliar in subtle ways.
The cutter, hands down, has the best sound in the game. And it's the fucking starship. It's the smallest piece of shit ship. Yeah, because Star Wars sounds like that. Yeah. I love that the rocks are fucking 10 meters away from the ground here. They're just levitating here. And they're using this as promo shots. I love this. Honestly, this is fucking Star Citizen in a nutshell. And yes, somebody's going to, here, also in here. And I know that somebody's going to tell me, well, it's procedurally generated. But yes, but is it good though? Because you can make it procedurally generated and make it good at the same time, right? You don't need a fucking artist to go over every piece of terrain to fix this. No. But see, like, boom, hybrid V audio, it sounded awesome. Yeah, I just talked about that. But if it was like that, what if there was an enemy behind you, started shooting you, and you wouldn't hear them, and you could just hear the shots landing, and he would be always behind you, and you would not know where he is. With this, they make the players, even though I don't like it, and I'm pretty sure that this guy doesn't like it, they make it so you can know where the shots are coming from, right? Yeah, 4.0 is almost ready. Yeah, we just saw
experimentation. So anything I can show you now is purely so we could have a clearer conversation about concepts.
This is not reverberation. This is Foley artistry and using a synth in the background. Maybe not even a synth, maybe just like white noise with filtering and all of that. It's not... Where's the reverb? Also, the clouds are looking amazing. A bunch of people said that the 318 clouds look like DCS clouds and that they're much better. The fuck is this shit? I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but what the fuck is this shit? Honestly. They're worse than they are on Crusader. This is not reverb. This is Foley. This is pre-recorded. Wouldn't the repeaters vibrate from their connection to the hull, since there's atmosphere inside the ship? Yes, but you will hear your own weapons, but you would not hear the other guy's weapons, right? From like 200 meters away, because of... You would hear when a repeater or whatever hits the hull, but you will not hear your own the other guy's weapons. If you ever played DCS, that's like like a really good sim, and you can hear the sounds. They're like not really that accurate, but they're done really good. And like the A10, you know how the A10 sounds like the main cannon, the 30 mic what's it called? Gatling gun. It doesn't matter, but it sounds like that from afar, and it sounds like that when you're outside. But inside, you're just gonna hear the vibrations, and you're gonna hear your engine and all of the systems of the A10 more than you're gonna hear the gun. I mean, you're gonna feel the fucking gun, but it's not the same because you're in a closed cockpit. Now imagine being in like up in space. Do I watch hockey? No, I don't watch any sports, honestly. The only sports I watched was basketball back in the day and NFL. I never watched soccer, and I did when I was a kid, but that's it. Yeah, 30 mic, Canon. Yeah, the lower frequencies you get through.
It's
Right.
not confirmed.
This sounds nice. Because there's also not just reverb, there's delay, so your gunshots are hitting the, let's say, the ground here and delaying and coming back to you so you can hear them again. That's called delay, or some people will call it echo, but the proper term is delay.
It's not confirmed, validated, or even discussed at this stage. I'm just coming up with ideas on my own to have a content and
So what this guy said right now is, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid to sit there, and I have too much fucking time on my own to do nothing. So I did this, and I don't know if this is gonna be a thing, but yeah.
validated or even discussed at this stage. I'm just coming up with ideas on my own to have a content and possible
He's coming up with ideas on his own to have content because he's bored.
systems to talk about later when Pyro audio goes into production.
When Pyro audio goes in production. So, like, wait. Journey to fucking 4.0 and Road to Pyro, and Pyro is not, like, Pyro audio is not in production yet.
To talk about later when Pyro audio goes into production. And so why do we use IR instead of algorithmic reverb? The reason is simple.
Because it's better.
We're generating content on a planetary scale. The basic idea is to come up with a typology of sound parameters that would...
So first off, algorithmic reverb would take up more resources from your PC because it's going to use more processing power in a different way. Unless you skew them and you have filtering and you have like the decay time and all of that time, like different for every, like if you are modifying the reverb, the algorithm itself. But yeah, or the IR.
The reason
itself.
is simple. We're generating content on a planetary scale. The basic idea is to come up with a typology of sound parameters.
And IR reverbs are going to sound better because they are recording from like real live reverbs.
That would essentially allow us to procedurally generate audio. But with what we are designing for a system this size, your absolute first priority is optimization while being able to control and test for all the parameters. So the design has to be clever
Concepts.
and the resources
right
are
away.
controlled.
Bear in mind, it says concepts here. So even the,
So the design
I
has
think
to
these were heralds that just passed. Even the ship sounds are concepts. Maybe they're not heralds, but maybe they're like a POA. I'm a sound nerd. I mean, I am. That's my job.
The resources are controlled. IR takes
That's my
substantially
main
less
passion,
processing power than algorithmic reverb. What I often did for the concepts of Pyro is to layer several different sized IRs on top of each other. This gives you an odd feeling about the space around you and allows me to treat the layers differently.
He's using Slate Digital? Really? For what? Distressor and fucking 76s and what? I know that the chat has no idea what I'm talking about right now. But for what? Wait, what? This has nothing to do with what he's talking about.
And allows me to treat the layers differently with a few parameters and a few knobs.
Shouldn't sound like this, honestly. This sounds like you're in a fucking cave. This does not compute.
So that is a quick look into one aspect of sound design for Star Citizen. I hope you enjoyed.
I respect him, but also the ending sound should not sound like this. What the fuck? Where's Jared? Where's Jared? Okay. I'm gonna give you Jared. Maybe if it plays. Come on, play, please. Where the fuck is it? Wait, where's my Jared? Shit. Is it here? I lost Jared. I lost Jared. Shit. Let me add him real quick. Media source. How the fuck did I lose Jared? What? Bear with me. It's a joke. It's a really good one, but just bear with me. OBS overlays. Where the fuck is my Jared? There we go.
So with that, what did we learn this week? Well, so what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? Well, so what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? Well, so what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So with that, what did we learn this week? Well, so what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? What? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? Well, so what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So with that, what did we learn this week? Well, so what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? What? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? Well, so what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn about this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week? So what did we learn this week?
So thank you, Jared, for asking. We have learned that you're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing inside your apps, inside your engine, using plugins that everybody else is doing. But also, the guy that is working on this has too much free time, and the sound production of Pyro has not even started yet. So, yeah, that's the road to Pyro and the journey to 4.0. So that's what we learned. People said enough. It's too long. It's made for you to suffer. That's why. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna continue the stream, but I guess I'm gonna use this whole thing as a video. So let me just thank my patrons for supporting my channel. And if you want to support the channel, there's gonna be a link down in the description of the video. And thank you for supporting me. The best way is to support me on Patreon or Super Chat on YouTube. Or you can, if you want to get something in return for supporting me, you can get my merch, and it's going to be down in the description of the video or the stream right now. I know that, yeah, Stream Elements just posted the link. You can check out my merch store. All the designs are done by me, by my own hands and my pencil on the iPad. And yeah, there is like more designs than this, but I just didn't update this video. So yeah, send cash, Atlas. Yes. If you want to support me, yeah. I mean, I just told you that I have monthly expenses that I need to pay, as I've said, on a monthly basis, just to run the channel. So if you want to support me, those are the best ways. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space. And we can continue with the stream now. So, the fuck was that? Honestly. All right, let me check the chat and what you guys are saying. Jesus Christ. All right, I missed a lot because I was concentrating on make a t-shirt logo. I lost Jared. No, I need to make a coffee cup or a mug that says "Don't drop me" in a I already forgot it. Don't drop me in a forest. That's the design. Get merch. If Pyro is taking long, how long will it take to get like 100 systems? So hopefully, and I'm gonna sound like a white knight here, but once the planet tech gets made, and once they're happy with the planet tech, then we're possibly, I don't know, maybe we're gonna get more systems in a year than we got in like 11-year period. So basically, the planets are procedurally generated, and once they're happy with the planet tech, at least that's the fucking narrative, then we will have more systems, because they can just like press a button, as they said, press a button and make a star system, which would never happen, but like maybe a system a year at one point, maybe. So in 100 years, we're gonna have 100 systems that they promised. About that sound guy getting paid to not work. I mean, he's probably working on something else, right? He's working on Squadron 42, but then he has more time spending in his studio, and yeah, he's just doing that shit. Your professional verdict, is there more show or real work here? No, this is just show. This whole thing was just show. Yes, it is real work, but that's not the only thing that the sound designers and sound effects guys work on, and he just showed a portion of it. The one that the marketing team thought it was the best to showcase, because it sounds massive, it sounds different, and you can go outside and record shit. So that's why they did it. But no, this is not like, it's not hard to do. It's not anything new or groundbreaking in any way. It is not never been done before. It's not one of those cases. So yeah. 100 systems or 1,000 planets? What is worse, Starfield or Star Citizen? Like, we gotta see Starfield, right? We need a shirt or a mug that says, what did we learn this week? Alright, sure. Chris has decided he wants Star Citizen to be made in DOS 3.0 because he's more familiar with that OS. Yeah, I guess. All right, so guys, I have a couple more videos that I should react to that you guys asked me, but here's the question. I'm gonna make a poll: play or react? Play, react. There we go. And you guys decide if I'm gonna react or if I'm gonna play Star Citizen for a bit. As I've said, I am very tired. I haven't really slept that much. Like, my main issue is I don't have a second PC to stream, so I'm doing everything from a single PC, therefore I cannot record while I'm streaming. You saw at one of my first streams what happened when I pressed the record button, like everything just fucking died. Like it just fucking disintegrated, basically. And then after the stream, I need to record almost the whole stream and cut it up and make videos out of that. And I do that every night, and it's so fucking, like, it's so tiring that it's, ugh. You want me to react to more? Really? Okay. If you have anything more, anything else that you want me to react to, you can hop into my community channel down in the description of the video, or fucking Streambot is gonna tell you where the link is, and drop a video over there in the video react section, or in general chat. I don't fucking care, honestly. No more unwatched videos. I will buy that mug. Which one was that? I already forgot. Oh, so what did we learn this week? Yeah. The real question is, what should we have learned this week? The real answer to that is that Pyro is not in production yet. Or at least the audio for Pyro. And I don't understand why they keep on giving us hints. Like, they're fucking... You know what CAG reminds me of? It reminds me of a fucking serial murderer that always leaves hints behind so he could get found out. Like, why would they leave this in where the guy said that the audio production is not... for Pyro is not running right now? Like, why would they fucking do that? I understand, like, during the stream that they fuck up and say something that they shouldn't, but this is a pre-recorded, edited video, so yeah. You posted a lot of videos in the React channel. What are you talking about? Eduardo. Which ones? I can see one by Bambi. I can see Flicka's videos. I can see some random shit. Rokumo. I can see Rokumo and that's it. I don't see yours, Eduardo. Put it on to record on another computer. I don't have a second computer. That's the issue. Not one that can like run at 4K and record shit. Grumpy, have you seen the gameplay demo for Starfield? Is that new? Is that like something that got released in the past week or month? There is one from like 5 months that I reacted to. Oh no, there's a new one. Full gameplay demo from 2 months ago. New official gameplay demo, 11 minutes long, 3 weeks ago. Alright, I'm gonna open up all of them and we're gonna check them out, I guess. Was there SCL today? No, SCL is tomorrow, but we just saw the ISC and it was just fucking hell, dude. Eduardo, I don't really know what you're talking about. Don't tell me not to worry about it because I don't fucking see your videos. Honestly. Like, I'm scrolling through the Discord right now and I cannot see your videos. I swear 318 better have tons of new stuff. I'm going to be so pissed. Oh, you're gonna be so pissed, and that's it. But yeah, let's react to a video called Starfield Official Gameplay Demo 11 Minutes 4K from SPD Gaming. I gotta say, the music that we heard in the original Starfield teaser was fucking phenomenal. It actually had that Star Wars chord change that John Williams is the composer is really famous for. So, fuck yeah, I'm really excited just because of the fucking music, and that's it. And also the French horns. That's how you do fucking space music, because John Williams and other people already did it. By the way, this animation that you're seeing right now is the animation you're going to be seeing every time you land on a planet. Because it's... You get to the planet, you click on it, and then you have the animation, and then you're landed. I don't really like that, honestly. That's why I think that Star Citizen is not gonna have any issues with Starfield. Yeah, this really looks like the old trailer. This is the old trailer, yeah.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility.
Yeah, I remember this. This is the old trailer, but it got uploaded like 3 weeks ago. Let's watch this one. Starfield full gameplay demo 2023 4K by Wooks.
Constellation Starship Frontier. We're ready to start on your...
If there's another one, just drop it in my community channel. This theme is why I want to play this game. This little fucking theme on the horn is why I want to play this game. Fucking amazing.
Maintaining exit vector course. Steady until...
Whatever happened to the mech suits in Star Citizen? Soon. Nothing happened. We're gonna be soon. $50 Warbound.
We're looking good. Allocating auxiliary reactor power. System checks are green across the board. Grav jump commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2...
I don't remember seeing this. This is the same thing. So what other gameplay demo are you talking about? Because this is the same thing. Yeah, this is old. Like nothing new got released. Why are you fucking with me? I don't understand this. Yeah, I reacted to this one. No, to the original one. Yeah, it's the same one. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, so we have a couple of other videos that we can react to. This is Cameral's 317.4 buggy as a escape pod, because escape pods, we still don't have them in the game. And with PS and cargo refactor and all of that, we're starting to need them, basically, with the soft death mechanics of 318 or of ships that are going to happen in 318. We will need to have them pretty fast.
Mom, I want escape pods.
We have escape pods at home.
Hello, everyone. We are getting soft death in 3.18. This means when your ship is destroyed by gunfire, there's a 70% chance your ship won't explode.
Oh, so he missed it. He said that there's a 70% chance that your ship won't explode. But they stated later that they ditched the whole idea because they don't really know what they want to do with the game. So there's not any more 70% of chance of your ship not dying completely or going into the soft death mechanic. But you will need to, like, if you want to kill a ship, you're going to have the initial explosion, and it's going to be in a soft death. The pilot and the co-pilot and everybody is going to be booted out of their seats. The seats are not going to be enterable, etc. You will not be able to interact with the ship itself. The power is going to be down. It's going to be in a broken state, and if you want to kill that ship, you will need to finish it off. And they're still like thinking about like how many shots they want to make it so you will finish the ship off. That was the last info from like a month ago, and I don't know if they actually introduced that into the Evocati PTU. I haven't talked to my friends that are in Evo, but I guess we'll see with 318. But that was the last idea that they had.
I was wondering what happens if you are above a planet and your ship is in soft death. Yesterday I simulated this. I had ships in atmosphere above microtech around 10,000 meters. I shut some down. Ships were falling down and most ships were exploding when hitting the ground. In year 10 we still don't have escape pods and we don't have parachutes, so this means your character dies unless
we watched this yesterday.
He has a vehicle on board, because you can use vehicles as escape pods. I will be in 890, 37 kilometers above microtech, then I will shut her down and try to get into the buggy and try to escape. And thank you very, very much, Flickr, for helping me. Flickr is filming this because I cannot change my camera angle much when I'm falling in a buggy. I cannot look directly up or directly down, so I won't see my 890 much. Let's get started. We are now in 890 and we are simulating fire on board, or we are simulating my ship is shutting down because she is in soft death. Let's see if we can get out.
Hey, Cameral. Nice of you to join.
Power off. She will now nosedive down. By the way, we are at 37 kilometers.
So make sure you stop to Cameral. He's in the
just to make sure I have enough time
in the chat right now.
It's a buggy. And Flickr will record it, because when I'm in the buggy, I cannot move my camera much. Okay, she's now tipping down, and I leave pilot seat.
Yeah, your ship will fall down. Yeah,
buggy.
I said that at the start. Like you will need, like we will need to have like escape pods really soon if soft death mechanics start working as intended. We will really need those escape pods. Of course, we're going to get them in like 4 to 5 years, but yeah.
Or parachute. Okay, going to hangar. 890 is falling quite quickly, I noticed yesterday. This was just about enough time to get to the buggy. Okay.
You mean to the
go
escape
down.
pod? Flicka is helping me so much. Yeah, she's amazing. It
And
is.
I'm now in the buggy. Come on. This animation was a little bit strange.
Fucking damn it. Okay.
Now we have the other airlock in the big elevator, and we are going down.
Oh, is it nosediving? What's
Okay.
happening?
Escape! I cannot move my camera up enough to see my 890.
Wait,
So
why
this
is the
why
buggy
we
falling
have
faster
Flickr
than the
here.
fucking
Thank you
A90?
very, very much, Flickr, for your help.
Oh no, it's not anymore.
And
Okay.
I'm not moving my buggy, but you can see 890 is falling faster than my buggy. I cannot look directly down. I can't, which is really sad. But I heard an explosion. I guess 890 was hitting the ground. And you see, there
Yeah,
was not
the
exactly
physics
enough
in this game
time
are
to get into a buggy. No chance at, let's say,
challenged.
20,000
I'm gonna say
meters.
that.
And there's
Yeah.
Flickr and the prices. But we should be fine. Yeah, right now you can survive any drop from any altitude in a vehicle. Oh, come on. She doesn't want to get on her feet.
Are you still able? Because I know that you're
So
testing this out, Cam. Are you still able to like drop, like if you're on top of a trolley or a gurney, a medical gurney, and you drop from like 10,000 feet or 10,000 meters, and you still survive? Is that still a thing, Cameron?
Very few exceptions.
Because
For
we can
example,
use that
the
as
tank
cargo
doesn't
pod
like
or
to
the
land
escape pods.
on its turret. Okay, let's see if I can at least get off the buggy. Usually vehicles are self-stabilizing and are going back into normal drive mode, back on the wheels. This one doesn't want. Okay, that's sad. At least, but we survived. We survived. And 890
Must be a vehicle. Okay.
is gone. Yeah. So
'Cause
you
that was
can
a
use
thing
the
a couple
buggy
of patches
as
ago.
an escape pod when your ship is on fire or when your ship is shut down, for example, by soft death.
Yeah.
And there's my buggy going.
You still survive on a med bed, but you fall really slowly. Oh my god! Why do we love this game? Still, I know, Cam. I know. It's just fascinating, honestly.
890 hit the ground, exploded.
Oh, the
but
A90
there
actually
was no
exploded this
visible
time.
explosion. She just vanished.
Of course.
So
'Cause we're
you can
playing a
use
90s
buggies
game.
or other vehicles as escape pods. Maybe one fine day we are getting escape pods and parachutes. I hope you found this interesting. I had a lot of fun doing this, and thank you very, very much again, Flickr, for your help. See you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. By the way, Cameron, while you're here, is there anything else you want me to check out? Any other videos from you? Like whenever I go to his channel, it's just like you see how broken Star Citizen is. Also, guys, yeah, I'm gonna link the video if you're new to Cameron.
SC.
The video is here. Just go and sub to his channel because he always tests out every patch he does tests for like guns and missiles and how much damage they do and all of that shit. So yeah, we watched this one yesterday. Toughness test. Fuck it. Let's watch toughness test. Also, Cameron, I want to get you on stream at one point. So like do a podcast together. Because why not? because we have a lot of things to say about Star Citizen that most other people would not really say.
Hello everyone, today we are testing Corsair. Toby, Futuria, very limited. Future top, very nice.
Yeah, I know.
Side, okay. Nothing to the ground in front is nice. Much better than a Cutlass. 1 size 5 torpedo. Shield front 9, side stern max. 2 size 5 torpedoes. Shields front down. Front is deep red. Weapon system destroyed. We at 78.40. Let's check components.
It is a
Okay, a
glass
lot of
cannon,
thrusters
after all.
at 0 have. A lot of thrusters at 0 have.
Oh, by the way, Cameron,
Yes, those
the
were-
Corsair has shield holes that I noticed a couple of streams ago. It's either that the shields have holes or the shield is lagging behind the Corsair. Yeah, she's losing her thrusters easily. Yeah. So what happened to me is I was doing a bunker mission and I had my shields up like at, I don't know, 20. If we're going to say that 25% is the max, I had it like at 20 and my nose was getting hurt.
On items we lost.
Yeah, once you lose the wing, she's completely uncontrollable.
Yeah,
saw that.
we lost all our guns.
All
at
the
the
weapons,
front.
Jesus
all
Christ.
guns. Okay, that's bad. I guess those
But where?
amounts have a very.
I don't know. I was doing a bunker mission on Hurston. It was a couple of days ago, maybe even yesterday. But it just happened. I guess the shields are just lagging still. Yeah.
low number of structure HPs. Still have our wing guns. Besides this, I cannot see any cosmetic damage. Let's try to fly.
It's still
Yeah,
flies to a
she's
degree.
now very sluggish, very hard to control, very hard to even keep a level. Yeah, with so many.
You had full
with
shields and you
so
lost the
many
wing.
thrusters destroyed.
On what? On a Corsair?
Not good.
Not good.
Let's take a look at the damage state. I've never seen the damage state of this ship. You have your usual sparks, red.
It looks nice. Looks okay.
And smoke.
The crew area didn't really change much. It's still as dark as it is.
We are shooting now 2 size 5 torpedoes at the rear because many doors and ramps are still indestructible. So let's see if we can still damage her when we are aiming at a big ramp. And there is our shooter. 2 size 5 torpedoes.
Oh, she lost the wing.
Okay, this time we even took more damage. We
Lost the
had
shield
shields
completely.
turned down, but now we lost shield generators. And her rear is deep red. She is at 70.82. Let's check components. We lost one power plant, one cooler. And we lost our size 3 shield. Okay, that's really, really bad. And again, a lot of thrusters are at 0 half. CHG really should look into this. Not good. Remote turret is gone at the rear. Yeah. And we lost right wing and one also left.
Yeah, Cam, I know that the reason that the poor ground clearance is because of the big wing. I know, but also it's bad design, right? And I don't want to complain at all times, but this is the ship that I actually wanted to get because of the design. And then I got it, and I was like, how am I gonna use this? I can't even fucking land on a bumpy area. Why even have the big useless wings Here's a better question. Why not give it a bigger hangar? Or using use docking collars to dock to the station, because the only ships that we got shipped to station docking, they were the A90 Jump and the Hammerhead. Yet the Corsair is a new ship and it still doesn't have docking, right? It does have a docking port, but it doesn't dock. So yeah, it is a terrible design. I mean, honestly, I like how it looks, but if they extended the landing gear and gave it a slightly bigger, like the next hangar in size, because this is going to be like a medium ship, maybe. Extra small is the arrow size and all of that. Gladius size. Small is Prospector. Medium, Prospector, and this is going to be like medium size, and then you have large and extra large. So this should be medium sized. So give it a large hangar. Docking is bugged, really, on both the 890 and the Hammerhead. Amazing.
Left wings.
Oh my god.
Still have
you cannot leave
guns
with 890 or Hammerhead from docking ports. Fucking amazing.
Guns on the rear remotely controlled turret. And ramp opened. Most ramps and doors are opening when taking damage, then they are stuck open. Okay, we can
but
fly
it did
again.
work on the
Okay, let's not
A90
fly.
and the Hammerhead, and
No
that's it.
control at all.
But we have docking collars and ports on most
I
of the
have
ships.
no control.
Even the Cuddy Red
I cannot even fly
has
in a
docking collar
straight line.
that's working.
Maybe if I accelerate very slowly. Okay, if I accelerate very slowly, I can't fly in a straight line. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, as soon as I start
This
to
is
maneuver, I lose control over the ship.
But let me see, what did you lose
3
here?
says 5.
Where are the thrusters? I want to see the main thrusters. Okay, so you didn't lose the thrusters. So why are the wings affecting your flight in space? You lost the wing, not a thruster. They're here still.
Open.
I don't understand this at all. It's
Yeah,
the same
as
with the
soon as I
Gladius. You
start to
lose the tip of the wing and it just goes into a flat spin.
Maneuver, I lose control over the ship. 3 says
Amazing,
5.
amazing.
Torpedoes.
You get a ticket for blocking. Amazing.
1 says 9. Torpedo.
Oh, she's gonna die. Look at the torpedo fucking lagging and teleporting even in Arena Commander with 2 people. Where is it? Look at it fucking teleporting here. Yep. Now it's here. Amazing.
The 2 memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. In my tests with ships in standard loadout and high alpha damage, Corsair is tougher than Raft, not as tough as Andromeda, because Andromeda is still useful after being hit by 2 size 5 torpedoes. Let's take a look at a patch comparison. Well, there is none. Corsair is a new ship introduced in 3.17.4.
Nope.
Would I go into battle in a Corsair in 3.17? Yes, I like this ship, so good. Very good firepower for the pilot, 4 size 5 plus 2 size 4 gun mounts. Interior layout of Corsair is one of the best of all ships in this game.
Yes.
She is even built for an atmospheric room system. No cripple in front of the remotely controlled turret, so it can fire to the front. Yeah, how about changing this for Freelancer too? She has good utility, you can transport quite a lot of vehicles and even a Pisces. I guess this will change in the future, Pisces barely fits. She has a much better cockpit view than the Cutlass. The Baird. Big, huge, asymmetrical wings that offer nothing.
Someone tell me all
but would
this
have a
that
lot of
CEG will be able to fix this in a timely manner. That they're not gonna do that.
disadvantages if we ever get some very basic levels of physics.
They're not gonna fix all of their ships in a timely manner. It's gonna take them fucking years for that.
Just like asymmetrical track in atmosphere and bad roll rate in space and atmosphere.
Atlas, I mean, I'm not dead dirty, but I just pictured something else.
As expected, you can and will lose those huge wings in combat, then you lose missiles,
you probably
guns,
didn't want to
and
see.
she's almost uncontrollable. Corsair has a very low ground clearance, a lot of terrain is not flat, we don't want flat terrain, and a lot of terrain is cluttered with stones and boulders.
Yep.
Good luck finding a spot to land. I thought about this. I think the reason her ground clearance is so low is she wouldn't fit through a lot of hangars if she would have more ground clearance because of
Therefore,
the
give it a
wing.
bigger hangar, right?
She's losing her thrusters way too easily. Then she is very, very sluggish, almost uncontrollable.
So do we all.
Corsair is one of the slowest ships in atmosphere. I don't see the point of the co-pilot. Right now he can only control the remotely controlled turret on the back. He cannot even fly the ship. Will this change? I hope so. My rating for Corsair in 3.17 is a 5 out of 10, but only because of her firepower and her very good internal layout. This ship design with those huge asymmetrical wings, this is pure fantasy. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you had fun.
I saw a video, I'm not sure who did it, of like the Connie fighting the Corsair, and the Connie won twice. And it's because the Connie is a bit more maneuverable, and it doesn't fucking go into a flat spin as soon as it loses like a wing. And on top of that, the Connie has a snub fighter, and that snub fighter, the Merlin, it can just be harassing the Corsair, but it's not gonna do any damage. But what it will do is it's gonna like keep the shells from resetting, and if the shells cannot, if they keep on resetting and the timer for the recharge timer gets reset all the times, those shells are never gonna go up. So that's the point of the Merlin basically in that fight. And the Connie got like, it got a bit scuffed up, and that's it. But yeah.
Watching this video and see you next
Yeah,
time.
Cameron does really good videos.
Auf
I love him.
Wiedersehen.
Anyway, podcasts sound interesting. I have to go. See you, Cam.
The
We can
stupid
talk.
waste
Flick is in my
landing, right?
community channel, so we,
Yeah.
I guess I'll send you
down
a
for
message through her,
I mean,
so we can do
why
a
we
podcast
even
together
have raised
at one point.
landing lights?
Good night.
Please, someone explain. I don't get it.
You think the video was from Citizen Kate? Could be. I'm not sure. What is he doing?
Why
here?
do we have raised landing lights? By the way, recently Flickr was hitting this, then her mule got airborne and her mule hit my Valkyrie and my Valkyrie went into space.
Oh my god.
Okay, good job. And you can see ships have no mass. Flickr, what have you done? Okay.
Bye. Have a nice time.
Hey, you're still here.
Fucking amazing. Okay, I have no idea how you managed to make player react votes to be like 51 to 49. It was 50-50 for a long time. So I'm gonna make another one, and I'm gonna give you a timer for like, the timer is gonna be 2 minutes. The timer is gonna be a minute. I don't know. Start a poll. React or play. Play. React. There you go. No, shit. Bad click. Okay, misclicked. All right, so I'm gonna play music. I'll be back in a second. I just gotta get some smokes. Is the music running? Yes, it is. Okay, give me a second. See, a second has passed. And I'm back. Alright. You're still fucking voting for reactions. Well, fucking give me videos to react to. God damn you guys. Alright, we have... I started watching this today. I didn't finish it. We watched this. We watched this. That there's like just one more video that is in the React channel, and that's it. And it's 6 minutes long. After that, fuck you, I'm gonna play the game for an hour, and then I'm gonna hop off. We're gonna do some mining this time. At least we're gonna try. Bio time? What? $15 votes. There's 55 of you watching. Okay. Okay, fuck it. Let's watch this. 6 minutes, and then we're done. Then we're gonna play the game.
Quantum travel.
Could I please react to Will It Land video? I mean, yeah, just link it in my community channel so I can see it. You linking videos here are not gonna work because YouTube just blocks all the links. I started playing the game right after they removed Levski, and this video is called Landing on Levski. So I never saw it with my own eyes, and I know that a bunch of people loved it. And I saw a video of a guy, like, the physics are shit in the game, but he managed to make an A90 jump orbit Levski without any power, without anything, and it was just orbiting the moon, and it was a really good video. Why does this look better than the game that we have right now? And why is he flying? What the fuck is he flying? What is this? Is this a Mustang? Yo, Joseph, just link whatever you want to. It doesn't need to be like just Star Citizen. It could be Space Engineers. It could be Elite Dangerous. It could be whatever. Doesn't really matter. Corona wants me to react to a Will It Land video of iPad. Okay. Is this a bike? Like, is this a... This cannot be a dragonfly. Although it looks like a dragon... Well, not really like a dragonfly, but it resembles that. Yeah, it could be a... Yeah, that's the old Mustang. Okay. It does look dope. I for a second there I thought it was Dragonfly, and then I was like, how does it have a quantum drive? Dude, this looks way better than Yella, Sailing, Magda, Clio, Euterpe, and all of them combined, right? Yeah, it is the Mustang. It's an ugly ship, dude. Taken from the game to give us Horizon, but it was taken away when they gave us Microtech, right? Around that time. Oh, this is already with the new UI.
One hangar coming up.
Okay, Playboy. Why hangar coming up? What the fuck was that? Yeah, I know that it's supposed to be in the next system. And that's why they took it out. They just wanted to test it out, basically. But shit, like, why don't they surprise us and just change Stanton and give us Pyro for a patch. And just completely leave Stanton forever for a patch. And then like... Yeah. Because they need to test it out, right? I don't know. Keep your boots on, cowboy. Is this Star Citizen music or am I getting another copyright strike? Posted a video, alright. Oh yeah, this is Star Citizen. I saw that you posted the Mongrel Squad video, Eduardo. And I'm not gonna react to that out of principle, honestly. It's not because of you, it's because of them. And the things that they done to people that I know. Yeah, I know it's Star Citizen. Oh my god, the fucking despawning of shit. Something just fell. Like the despawning of the station. It's just fucking amazing. But yeah, I have history with Mongrel Squad. I never wanted to have any like feuds with anyone, but until they apologize for some shit that they did.
Oh, good. Welcome.
Okay, this is nice. Until they apologize for some shit that they did just to like chase clout. I'm not gonna talk to them or watch their videos, honestly. And I'm not the one that they fucked with that much. It's the people that I know and my friends. Yeah, these things. No, it's cool, Eduardo. No, it's cool. It's cool. Like, honestly, I don't have... If they just said that their story, I would be like, okay. Because I wanted to squash the beef, but no, they just kept on fucking pissing me off and doxing people that I know and doing some shit that is just like, no, you don't do that because of a game. You don't do that for a fucking YouTube video. You just don't do that. I don't really know Shadow Moses. I know Mongol Squad. I know some of them. Some of the old. This is good. Yeah, I wanted to see the inside of Levski. Why did the video fucking end here? But yeah, okay. Akrona wanted me to watch this, so we're gonna watch this and we're gonna talk about.
Will it blend?
The issue. So there is a video that they made about my old org and Loud Guns' org because they went to war with us for no fucking reason because they wanted to chase clout. They said in the video, like the whole video is just like. It's just like watching fucking news, and it's edited fucking amazingly, but they edited out everything bad that they did, and also they had a spy in our org which was recording our conversations, and my old org and my new org, we're all friends, and when you're with friends, it's not an RP org, we're just like friends, and we made an org, and we talk to each other. And we talk about our wives, girlfriends, and the issues. We like some people cried there. Oh, Salty Mike made a new video. 318 looks really interesting. We can watch that. But yeah, so that spy recorded all of that and reported to them. And that spy was one of us. Like we know who it is, but that spy is. He or she got under our skin and befriended us for money, basically, because he or she got some compensation from them. So he or she could report on whatever we said and do screenshots and all of that shit. And those screenshots were mostly fabricated and edited, like so it looks like I stream sniped. I never fucking did that. One of the screenshots was I asked for one of their streams, but that was like a day after the stream. But they said in the video that we stream sniped and stuff like that. And then they were doxing some people, like showed the pictures of real persons, like real people from my old org in Discord. So once they say that they're sorry and that they're gonna change their ways and that they're not gonna do that, also there was a lot of griefing involved. Like Loud Guns had a video on that, a lot of fucking griefing involved, and until they say that they're sorry about that and that they didn't really mean that, I'm not gonna talk about that. No, it's cool, Eduardo. It's cool. That just like happens. You meet some people. Some people are gonna be good. Some people are gonna be whatever, wacky. So yeah, let's watch this. I don't know why we're watching this, but sure, let's.
That is the question.
Let's watch this. You know what the thing is? I know a lot of shit about mongrels and a lot of bad stuff that they did towards their old members that left them because of that, and why some of most of their videos got took down and all of that. I know all of that. I'm not gonna publish that because no, fuck that. No, you don't need to delete it, dude. It's cool. So I'm not going to talk about that because I don't want to discredit them. But the video that they did, it was an 1.5 hour long video on me, my org, and Loud Guns' org, completely fucking fabricated and made to make us look like bad guys that are just shit at gaming. Like, I never fucking said that I'm the best fucking PvPer, but also if you go to Arena Commander and there's like 6 mongrels there and they follow you to fucking decimate you, then that's called griefing. But also when you ram a fucking ship into a C2 that's landing on our corp just for the C2 to lose all the cargo, that's also called griefing, etc., etc., etc. So they did all of that, and I know a lot of shit, but I'm not gonna publish it. I'm not ever gonna say what happened, what actually happened, because I don't want to discredit them like they wanted to do with me and with Loud Guns and his org and my org. So no. This is comic relief. I mean, the video. Yeah, I know. I watched this like a lot of years ago. What is this? Like iPad 2? Yeah, 12 years ago. Dude, this is when Star Citizen started its fucking... No, which year is it? Oh, no, it's 2010. So Crytek just released CryEngine 3.
I love my new iPad. It does a ton of cool things, but...
They're not all the same. Chaos Squad, for example, they're really good people, and I talked to them, and they're amazing. I was in their Discord for a while, but I wasn't active, so I got kicked. But I really like those guys, so... it's not that all the pirate squads are like that, honestly.
Will it blend? That.
But yeah, there are a bunch of toxic people in the
quite fit
community.
in the jar,
Every community has
but
that.
I can take care of that.
No! I mean, it's still funny, although this piece of shit is probably worth like $20 now, if it works. But I can do that with an iPad Pro 2022 if you give me enough money to buy a new one. I have it right here on my desk. Oh my god. You know what I never understood? Did this guy like make and blend stack, like did they release a blender that can blend fucking concrete? So they were just making promo videos for that, or is this guy just bored and blending shit in another guy's or some company's shit? There's some screaming outside my door. I think we won in fucking women's basketball or whatever. Yeah, John Paul Foster. It's them taking it to real life, and that's the issue. And I never wanted it to happen like that. At one point, one of my friends asked one of them if the war that they started is affecting them and their revenue stream on the YouTube channel, and if we should stop, like he wanted to chill. And they used that, like he was actually concerned because he heard, we don't know if it's true, but we heard that that's that guy's only like income. And they used that as like he was doxing him. No, he was not doxing. Like he was genuinely like concerned, and he just asked him like, dude, you want to stop? Because if it's hurting you, we don't need to do this. But yeah, you have one Acrona? Amazing.
Ooh.
So it was just marketing.
Pad
Nice.
smoke. Don't breathe this.
So,
That was one tough pad.
you don't know. You know what I don't understand? Didn't the old iPads also have the lithium ion batteries, or maybe they were something else? How? Like I would assume that they would catch fire or maybe even explode. This video isn't as funny as I remember. I mean, it might have something to do with all the pausing. Now it's just 12 years difference, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna play some Star Citizen right now, and we have the one and only Atlas Gaming waiting in the live section in my channel, and I guess we're gonna talk to him in a second. And that second is now. Hey, Atlas.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, just landing in Area 18 here.
All right.
It's a great blender. I've had that blender for like 9 years.
So it broke after a while, right?
No. It's still working. I've had it 9 years.
Amazing. Oh, you have it still? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you said
same
you had
one.
it.
I haven't had to replace it for almost 10 years.
Right. You want to do some mining, Atlas?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right. I'm loading into the game right now.
All right.
Although it's really slow.
I went on a clothing shopping run.
I have no idea. I'm just going to join him, Jim.
I did a clothing shopping run.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
IRL or in the game?
No. IRL. No. I did. I flew to all the L stations to see what they all had for sale.
Dude, out of all of my friends list, you are the only one active right now.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah. And I have my whole org and even more people than that in my friends list. Fucking amazing. Nobody wants to play this patch.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's understandable.
I can't wait for 318 so I can play it on stream, because fuck this.
Yeah,
but I guess
still. I don't think the 318 will be released until late February, early March.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna play the PTU online.
Yeah, but how many bugs are you gonna see in the PTUs?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I want to spend time salvaging and see how it works and what we can do with salvaging.
No, it'll be interesting for sure.
The one thing, the stream is probably crackling right now because I can hear your voice crackling. But okay, bug. I want to. I asked the on Spectrum. I asked the whoever was supposed to be working on salvage. I forgot who I tagged. But I asked them. They never fucking replied, of course. But you know that the RMC that you're gonna get for salvage, like the boxes, it's not gonna be scrap. It's gonna be RMC. So the question is, I know that at some point we will need to refine it, and the question is, will the RNC that we get right now, is that gonna be is that gonna count as refined goods, or are we gonna get more money eventually once we refine that?
That's a good question. Yeah. I don't know that they even know that.
Yeah, probably not. Because like 12 SUs, that's gonna, like in the Vulture, it's gonna get you maybe 120 AOEC per run when you fill up the
because they
Vulture.
said the price is the same as Quant right now. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
And is that refined Quant or unrefined Quant?
All right, Eduardo.
I don't think they specified.
No, it is refined Quant, 88 AOEC per unit.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good then. Yeah. I think that the second half of that, which they haven't talked about, is since they're paying for refined, or since they're paying for salvage, and salvage is used to make the repair material, they're probably going to have to start selling the repair material. So it's not just going to be free out of your gun. You'll have to buy material if you want to repair your ship. or salvage somebody else's ship first.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. I mean, I'm all for adding more elements. That'll be good.
I just can't. I'm clicking on claiming my prospector, and the game wants to claim everything else except the fucking. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I click on claim the prospector, and then I claim the 325A, and then I click on claiming the prospector, and I'm claiming the Reliant core.
Yeah. Oh, they gave me the super extra large hangar for my shuttle. That's perfect.
Amazing.
Uh-huh.
What are you flying?
Yeah. It's the little Pisces medical.
Yeah.
And I'm in the hangar for the 870.
870? 890?
890. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, you're not in the Vocati. I shouldn't be talking about the 870. Shit. Never mind.
No, you can because I'm not in Evocati. If I was, that would
There's
breach
no
my
such
contract.
ship. It's just
right?
the 890. That's all there is.
I know.
That's all you're ever gonna have.
I know.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
All right, so I need to figure out where my prospector is sitting. I may just bring a mole because I know what that is. I don't know where the prospector is.
You know what a weird thing is that just came to mind? Oh yeah, I can sell shit from my raft again. So we have the 100i. We don't have the 200i. No, we don't.
We don't.
But we're probably gonna get it. It's probably gonna be like in between the 100 and 300 series. But the next, from the 300 series, is the 400 series, and it's dog shit.
I like the 400. I will debate you on that.
For what? What is it good for?
It is
absolutely nothing.
It beats
Sing it again.
the Mercury MSR in every category, except for the amount, I guess, of vehicles that you can bring in. But other than that,
and the amount of cargo that it can carry.
Well, yeah, cargo. Well, not by much though.
And the maneuverability in atmosphere.
Actually, the MCR is slower than the 400.
Yeah, but it maneuvers better. Like maybe the 400 can go faster, but the MSR can move better.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
I think it's one of the most underrated ships out there because it does.
It looks like a set of ovaries.
Set of ovaries.
Yeah, that's what Bob Roberts said. In
Okay.
chat.
All right.
I like the design, honestly.
I would have made it without the big nose myself if I was making that ship, but
yeah,
whatever. There's much uglier ships, including the Corsair.
I love the Corsair. Say what you want, but the Corsair is Star Wars, and Star Wars is love and life.
Yeah, it completely leaves realism behind and goes for pure fantasy.
Yeah. So does the 400i though.
The 400i, yeah, it looks a little too much like a water ship, not a spaceship.
I mean, I like the 400i design because it also reminds me of the of Star Wars. So yeah, there's that. But what I wanted to say is that the next thing is going to be 500i, and then we're going to have the 700 series.
Yeah.
Now, 600 series has a med bed, or it will be. It will have a med bay. So what do you think? Will the 500 series have a med bay?
Probably not.
Because there's not that much difference in the size of the 400i and the 600i, right? It's
No,
just
there's
a
quite a
tad
bit.
bit longer.
It's way fatter. The 600i is way fatter.
Yeah. But does it spawn in the same hangar though?
I think from what I'm going from memory, I'm not looking at the pictures, but I think the 600 is about 1.5 400s long.
All right.
And quite a bit more than that.
1.5 400s.
Wide.
Huh?
Yeah.
Are
So
you
there's
talking
room for a
inches now?
500 in there. There's gallons. Yes, it's 500 gallons versus.
How many
400
elbows
gallons.
though?
All right, I do have a prospector here, but I
Hey,
don't know
Digital.
what's on it. I need to look real quick.
Okay, I gotta hop to Gruel 1 to get a Lancet.
It's not the only place that sells them, you know.
Which other?
Or are you near
seller?
there?
No, I'm on. I was on Grimhex, so.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the closest. Wait, Grimhex doesn't sell? I thought Grimhex also had them.
I don't know. I'm used to going to Gruel 1, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, Girl 1 definitely does.
By the way, did you watch
all
the
the L1s do?
Did you watch the video of I don't know, maybe, but Ray's Guide made a video where he compared, you know, when you go to the refineries and then you have like plus 5% of quantanium or yeah. Did you watch the video when he compared all the refineries with the same amount of stuff inside of his prospector?
Did not know.
So they were all the same. They will all give you the same thing. The same
amount of ore, no matter what. So basically, we're just picking things for no reason.
Yep.
So that was another thing that was reset. It didn't used to be that way. So that must have reset at some point.
I don't know. I never really cared about that, but then I saw the video and I was like, oh my god. We all have been lied to.
Well, that's for sure.
So here's a good question from the chat. How many macaroni noodles is 1 SU of macaroni noodles? That's really important.
1 micro SU or 1 SU?
1 SU.
Well, 1 SU is going to be a shit ton because that fits, what, 9 micro SUs or 16 micro SUs? So the shit ton is the correct answer.
Okay. Also, I hate the new design choice that I made where you jump to like Gruel 1, for example, but then you gotta jump to Gruel 1A and then you gotta jump to the station. Like, just let me fucking jump to the station.
I hate that as well. I was just bitching about that last night, yeah.
Oh, were you? Okay. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, honestly.
It really is, yeah. And again, this seems like yet another feature that's made to make piracy
What the fuck is a
easier.
metric noodle? Yeah.
Because when you're jumping there, you're always going to stop short of the station, outside of DMZ.
Yeah.
And if you want to set up a little trap, that's exactly where you would put it.
They just want us to waste more time. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just another time sink, I guess. Or maybe it's just a bad design choice. Because from my point of view, it just is.
All right, let's see what kind of laser I get in this one.
So the chat is currently talking about metric or standard noodles.
Uh-huh.
And the answer is apparently 1 SU noodle. What the fuck are we talking about here?
I'm lost.
Yeah, me too.
I do like that somebody pointed out, and I think it was something that either you mentioned or was on your forums, that the 100 eyes, the 135 in particular, it was released after the rework of cargo, the last rework, but it still has a size of cargo compartment that does not fit 1 SCU boxes.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? They're literally building ships that don't...
Like, honestly, at this point...
don't follow their own rules.
I'm starting to, like, question if they ever had an idea of, like, what kind of a game they want to build. Because changing the metrics mid-fucking production and changing the sizes of the commodities and boxes and all of that is just like, why didn't you plan that? You should have planned like the height of a person, how much space does a spaceship need for the AI to traverse through, how much space is one SU box, etc. Like, one would think that they would fucking do that already, but no. Like,
no. It's not of concern to Chris.
yeah. It's all about the monies.
Well, unfortunately, if you read the prelude to their Kickstarter, which is Chris's manifesto, it tells you everything you need to know about the game. That we're tired of having to deal with corporate game studio rules, like creating a product on time and on budget. We're tired of that. I mean, that's literally what they said in their Kickstarter.
I know. Well, that's his middle finger at Microsoft, right? Because he ditched from freelancer.
I think he got kicked out of every company he's ever been employed at.
And then he was like, I cannot get kicked out of my own company. Big brain.
Yeah. Yeah, and the one thing that they have two things that are really well. Their marketing is killer. It's better than most studios. I think they do a great job selling ships.
Because the marketing is selling ships. That's the thing. Like, marketing is, they're the ones that say what goes into ships and all that.
Well, and that's the part I didn't realize until they kind of let it slip, is that marketing actually runs the whole company.
But they fucking let it slip. That was like 2018, right?
Yeah.
Nobody
it was a
noticed
couple years
that.
ago.
Yeah.
Is that marketing gets to decide way more than marketing in any other company. They determine not just what the marketing looks like, they determine the schedule of ship releases, they determine priorities, they determine what other departments are going to be working. It's like their project management office is run out of marketing.
Yeah.
So, and that's it is crazy. And I've run several software companies. I understand software. I've actually personally written mods for a number of different games. I've never created a game from scratch, so I certainly don't have that experience. But this company is amazing. I've never seen a company like this where there's a complete black hole, where in other companies you would have DevOps, you would have actual controls around how the game designed end product is tied to the actual development efforts, and then how that flows in through to actually market and sell the products.
Yeah.
There's a black hole there in this company, and just everything goes it goes around it. It goes, from Chris's mouth to marketing, controlling everything. And I guess his wife Sandy used to run marketing, but I don't think she's been doing that for a while.
Well, like, marketing wasn't doing really great while she was in marketing, probably because she kept on saying that you do not need to buy any ships. You can just go with the starter package. Because she said that a bunch of times.
Yep.
But did you like the new IC?
I mean, I don't know what happened at the end there, though.
What do you mean?
Well, where's the usual closing for that show?
Well, I closed it because they forgot, I guess.
But that's what I mean. They forgot. How could they forget?
Because they're half-assing everything.
What did we learn? I guess they had to admit we learned nothing from the audio demo. Yeah, no, it's pretty sad. And I don't know if you saw my comments. I was definitely typing angry, but it was like they had a spaceship flyby with no Doppler effect. What the hell?
Yeah. But also, those are not the sounds that we're gonna hear in the game, probably.
No, I think it was just a demo. It's like, hey, we don't have anything else. Can you throw together a quick audio demo? Just people don't really know what it has. Just put some audio sounds in there and maybe talk about reverb, and then we'll have our show.
Now, Doppler effect is a thing that is hard to do. Like, you can do it with a plugin, but it's not going to be as good as doing it in the engine.
Oh, of course.
And the engine needs to have a plugin for that, which I don't think that Star Engine does. So
No, that's because they decided to use an engine that had nothing, and everything has to get written from scratch.
yeah,
This is definitely one
which
of the
is not
best
that bad if you have
engines
like
of the
competent
early
people.
2000s.
Yeah.
But at this point, come on. And somebody was talking about, I don't know, I'm like mixing videos in my head now, but somebody was talking about, I think it was one of their official videos, or maybe not, about how, oh, it was that boring guy video yesterday, about how in this game, you know, everything's running on one server, and they talk about how, unlike every other game, like the whole universe is all connected. There is no jumps that take place between servers. It's like, yeah, guys, that's why your game doesn't work. Because in other games, when you're sitting here for like I am for the last 7 minutes in hyperdrives, like hyperspace, when the quantum drive's running, there's nothing to see. You can't steer your ship. That is called an opportunity to change servers.
Yeah.
And have each planet be its own little server, and then you wouldn't need all these, like, I'm blanking out on the phrase. They're fancy.
I'm not sure.
Meshing, server meshing.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the first step of server meshing is to just break up this system into a server per location.
Yeah.
And guess what? Those don't even need to talk to each other other than doing a handoff for the ships traveling back and forth.
That's what's going to happen with static server meshing. Like 4.0, we're going to have a server like we have now for Stanton, and we're going to have another server for Pyro. And people think that something is going to change with that. Not really.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's like dungeons in any other game, is each dungeon's run on a separate server.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm hopping to ArcCorp.
Okay.
I'm on your
almost
server.
at Krill
I should
1.
probably add you.
Wait, you're hopping to ArcCorp? Oh shit!
Yeah.
I should have stayed there then. I could have bought a laser closer. I was flying to Krill 1 because I thought that's where you were. Okay, well I'm gonna just stop then and fly back.
I'm sending you an invite right now.
Okay. Don't have it yet.
I've sent somebody an invite. I'm not sure. I can't see it because of the sun.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
I'll
check.
send you another one.
Oh, there he is. Okay, got it. All right, so let me cancel out of my.
Welcome back.
Fly back to Arc. I'll just fly to Arc.
Dude, Jim, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like,
done that right.
I had my share, my fair share of ships getting blown away by the wind. I remember when I bought the Prospector, like in the game. My original package was the Aurora, and then I met a guy. The first introduction with mining was in a mall from some people that asked for help that got a lot of money from my help or me helping them, and never shared that money with me. But a couple of days later, a guy told me that I'm gonna earn a lot of money with having a Prospector. Then I bought it in the game. What was it, like 2 million? So I grinded for the Prospector, and the first thing that I had happen to me was I got killed entering the ship.
Oh
like
yeah,
10 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I was just cursing the guy.
Yeah, the stairs always try to kill you in that ship.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
I honestly, that's the main reason I bought a mole.
Yeah.
I just didn't want the ship trying to kill me.
Honestly, I got the Orion. Because you get, as long as you get the Prospector, the mole, and you're probably going to get the Expanse once it gets released. So I'm covered until then, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. I've got.
So
I've
yeah,
got a different
318
problem right
Ricardo
now.
is
It's
going to
a
happen soon
feature
on the
that I would
PTU,
like that I
probably
don't think
mid
is gonna be
December.
any kind of priority. I would like to be able to filter in the web browser on their website and have a filter that lets me take a bunch of my ships and then say hide these and then have them not show up in the in-game ship thing.
I am not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, so in the kiosks, if I go to a
Okay.
kiosk, I see like 140 ships.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see that many ships.
Oh, you mean
I want to see like
ASAP terminal?
the
Okay.
15 that I actually play. So I would
Oh,
love
so you
if I
wanna
could
have
mark
favorites,
a ship
right?
as inactive. Yeah, either add them as favors, and then I would select the ones I do want to see, or just let me mark ships as being inactive, like in the web browser on their website in my hangar. And then when I launch the game, only the ships that are active will show up. That would be super awesome.
I mean,
but
you can also sell your ships.
then
No,
that-
you know
no.
what you actually need? That it's
What's
a
that?
search bar.
Search bar would be great for ships, yes.
Yeah.
But just scrolling through there is just a pain in the ass.
I know. Like I don't know how it is for you because you have all of them, but
Yeah, I have every
I know
ship
that
in the
it's
game.
a pain in the ass even for me.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and they give you a loaner even if you don't want the loaner.
Yeah.
So I think I have like 20 some loaners out there, maybe more. I'm just surprised the system works and doesn't crash with that many ships.
Ricardo, we're not gonna get 2 patches in 2020, honestly.
All right, are you at ArcCorp yet?
Not yet. I'm coming.
All right,
Because
so I'm
BTU
6
might be
million
up
kilometers out, I'll be
mid-December,
there then.
but that
Actually,
doesn't
I'm
mean
flying
that
to
it's
Arco
gonna
once so I can buy
hit
the
the
laser
PU.
first. So I haven't minded one of these things in like a year.
Me neither. I don't have my
What?
keybinds on the sticks at all.
I wonder if anything's changed.
I'm probably gonna use mouse and keyboard for this.
Well, all you got to do is, yeah. I mean, it's easy to do that for mining because
Yeah, I have
mouse
a
moves the turret thing anyway.
yeah, but it also moves the ship. That's the issue. But I have the what's it called? The ping system in the scanner bound to
Mhm.
my sticks. That's cool. But the mining is not. I don't even know
Wait,
if you can
your
bind.
mouse still moves your ship because I unbound my mouse from moving the ship.
Can you do
since
that?
yeah,
Please tell
totally.
me.
'Cause- oh yeah, I'll tell you how to do that. In fact, here, let me look it up right now.
Also, we
I'll
need
tell
a search in the fucking game settings and controls.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah, under key bindings, keyboard, mouse, advanced,
All right.
flight movement, and then you go and get
Oh my
rid
God,
of
thank
pitch
you.
up,
Thank
and
you.
all left, right. Yeah, get rid of those
Yeah.
too. And then your mouse is only for looking around and other things it's bound to.
Oh shit! I need water. Somebody just
I'm
said
at
that in the chat.
23% as well. I
I'm at
just realized
39. I thought I had some in my backpack from last time. Nope. I can drink the vial for the medical tool refill.
You can drink that? Really?
I mean, you can't.
I mean,
can
that'd be
try.
awesome if you could, but now this is why I mostly fly in the medical shuttle these days because I always forget to eat.
Yeah. Imagine like when they
Imagine
introduced
if
the
every
pooping
ship had a
mechanic.
refrigerator that was always full of food.
Yeah. Imagine having a game where you need to drink water and you have a ship and then it has tap water inside the fucking ship because it has a tap.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't really have a tap, and I mean, you need to conserve water. But yeah.
But yeah,
All right,
imagine
I'm
what it's
landing.
going to be like when you need to poop in this game.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. What they're making, again, I just keep going back to Chris Roberts just likes World War II airplanes. That's what he's building, airplanes in space. It's kind of like that.
I mean, Star Wars is World War II in space. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. But also...
I like the Expanse more.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Like, it's more realistic, sure. But Star Wars is love. It's life. Come on.
Yeah.
But this game, like, if it wants to stand on those pillars of like World War II and those mechanics and how it worked back then, or in games that are simulating that, the Star Citizen is not that. Because in Star Citizen, you need to, like, you face tank everyone, and there's no chases. There's no, oh, I have him on my back. I need somebody to shake him off the tail. Like, that's never going to happen.
No. Well, it's a stupid thing for space in general, because your the advantage of being in space is 6 degrees of freedom. And the fact that your ship isn't tied to your direction of travel, meaning you should be flying decoupled.
Yeah.
And I don't think Chris Roberts flies decoupled.
Of course not.
If you know what I mean.
I mean, I never saw him using like dual joysticks. I only saw him using the gamepad.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to Lyria, because on Lyria, I don't know if you're a miner, but on Lyria, there's a lot of shit that you can mine.
Yeah, I've mined down there with other people.
Right.
I usually mostly just get in the mole and help people, because I don't... If I mine myself, it's never on a planet. It's always just in there. And
yeah.
Okay, can I get out of the seat without getting stuck? That's the real question.
Is that still a thing? If it is, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I haven't played this for a year, so I just assumed it might have still been a thing. Maybe they fixed it.
Grumpy, I believe CG can do it. Not the first time that would be to leave us with a broken PU. Yeah, they're gonna leave us with a broken PU, but like in March.
So I guess we just need to wait until 18's out to use those elevators.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to do some salvaging. Because it's just gonna be something else, right?
Careful. You're setting yourself up for disappointment.
I know. But I'm
Salvage
trying to
is
hold
gonna
on
be
to
so
something.
awesome.
Dude.
It'll be the greatest thing
No,
ever.
no, it's gonna be shit. But it's gonna be something else to do. Honestly.
It'll be a different shit that doesn't work.
Yeah. Knight Rider is in the chat. Hello, Knight Rider. But I wanted to say, imagine having the pooping mechanics in the game once that like gets introduced, and then you get into like a huge orc fight, and then you gotta poop in the middle of fucking.
And what if you
fighting.
don't poop? Then what happens?
Then you die. Probably.
Your stomach
explodes. Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. Okay, let me go buy this thing real quick.
So Knight Rider, you missed it. I almost got banned from Spectrum yesterday. I got a strike from your buddy, Synth Rider. Synth Rider? No, Synthwave. Whatever his name is. We are coming in too hot.
Let's see. They sell food at the refinery, right?
They should have
Hopefully.
some food, yeah. I'm not sure about
I get something back at the
about the water.
cargo hold too, but my food's really, or my drink's really low right now.
This is a restricted area? Really? Why?
Oh yeah, they sell food here. Awesome. All right. Buy him a drink.
Yeah, Craig, I'm on Lyria. We're both gonna be on Lyria. Oop. Oh, did you try rock mining with the prospector?
No.
So the most effective way to rock mine is maybe get like 2 prospectors, 2 fucking Greyhead rocks and a prospector, and then somebody to like, let's say an MSR to pick up the rocks, and then a prospector breaks the small rocks and they just scoop it up, because prospector, if you have the Lancet, most of the zone is going to be green.
Yep.
And you need 0% to break the rocks.
I didn't realize you could even do that.
Yeah. Most people don't. Looney said that there is food and water in the refinery part.
Yep.
Get some for Grumpy
found
too.
it. Oh yeah, I can. Well, I have to buy a backpack first. I usually don't carry a backpack. I'm like chauffeur. I keep telling people. I work as a chauffeur here. Where's my passive modules?
Night Rider just said that Levski rose up to the development team. They were removed.
The what happened?
Levski rose up to the development team, so they were removed.
Oh.
Yeah. Digital, I know about the ping angles, but it's not really... I don't really want to do it right now, honestly. Not with these sticks and how I have it set up. I didn't really... Like, I just bound the keys so I can have them. It's not really... I didn't really think about the keybinds, honestly. Dude, this is all shit that I'm finding here.
Okay, let me buy a something to carry your water in real quick here.
I think you can do it in the refinery. You get the
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
at thing.
Torso. Give me a torso. There we go.
There are 2 rocks inside each other here.
That looks nice. I don't recall seeing that one. It's like a silver Max Flex. Silver and white.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, and then I can get you some food and drink.
Also, digital, I made a video on that. That's how most people learned about that. About the scanning method in dispatch. You know what I always loved about the mining, especially with
the peace and tranquility?
Yeah, but also like low flying.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I was
which
just
they're
like
breaking now.
Yeah, I would completely just zone out and flow fly in the prospector. It's not the best ship to do it in, but it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, low flying in general has always been something that's both pretty and fun to do. And you probably want some food too, right?
No, I'm good. At least for the stream. But if you can carry some, yeah. I have a med pen and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, this is Quantanium.
You found one? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, Grump, what do you think about them selling Top Guns in Subscriber Store? Honestly, I don't care because you're gonna lose it once you die, Greg.
Well, they've been doing it for a while. Somebody else was complaining about that, I remember.
I think I saw a video from Salty Mike that you complained about
Probably.
that. I didn't
Yeah,
watch the
yeah.
video though. This is.
I think he did complain a little bit.
This is shit.
I think it's very convenient. It means I don't have to go go to bunkers or buy shit. I just buy it for real money.
Okay, this continuing shit. Yes, but also, what else are you gonna do in this game? Except being a chauffeur.
I'm a
like you
chauffeur.
said.
I keep telling people that. They don't believe me. It's my job. I drive people around.
It's your job. Do you earn much money from that?
Well, people tend to rip me off a lot, so they don't really pay me. And if I actually go to a beacon that somebody puts out, there's about a 50% chance they're going to kill me. But I don't really wear anything other than a beacon, suit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, what was I going to do?
So you're not like Faithless that wears the best armor that he has and then resets after every playtime. After every session.
No, I rarely wear armor. I guess the most rare armor would be the gold armor, which I never wear. I don't think it looks all that great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I like aspects of this game, but mostly it's a background screen generator.
Yeah.
So I get the modules in there, and then I save that. Didn't bother changing the skin.
Give me a second. I want to talk to the chat. Craig, I don't think that you were complaining. I'm just saying that I don't really care because you're going to lose it anyway. At one point, you will be able to reclaim it once you die, and then it could become a problem. But honestly, it's so easy to get one currently, so it doesn't really matter. Let me see what else you guys said. Then you're talking to Knight Rider, okay. The only best location to mine quants is the asteroid belt, where you need to triangulate where to drop out of quantum travel. You mean the Aaron's Hello? No, actually, Lyria has the most quantanium on it. But like once you hit a vein, you're gonna get like, I don't know, up to like 8 rocks with like 45% quantanium. Once I had like 52% quantanium, it was fucking amazing. And the rocks are not small like in the asteroid fields, but they're like twice as large. Some of them, they're like 9-ton rocks, so you either need help or you need some consumables to break them. Or the mining gadgets, but who fucking cares about the mining gadgets? And is that it? Is there better yields in space mining? No. Like if you want to mine, the best place is to mine on the planets. But on the planets, they can like you can get pirated here because people are gonna find you and they're gonna pirate you. So yeah. How are we supposed to find the ships for salvaging? There's gonna be missions, salvage missions, and like random ships spawning in like Cruel 1 and stuff like that. But also you will be able to salvage every ship that has its shield down. So it could be just a hull of a ship, of a destroyed ship, or it could be a working ship, but it's just like the shields are down. I'm back.
Yeah, have you tried mining gadgets?
I have when they
I've never
got
tried them.
released. I mean, they're okay, but you don't really need them. Because all you need are the consumables, or maybe another person, and you have them all with like 3 people inside.
But you have tried the hand gadgets.
Yeah,
things?
I did. They
Okay.
work, but as I've said, like they're not that great.
Okay,
Like
I'm
they
gonna be
fix
flying
an
to
issue
you.
that is non-existent. Basically, that's what I want to say.
Sure. Okay, Grumpy's on Lydia. There we go.
Jim Flagg said that he can see salvage exploits already. They have said, Jim, that they do not know how to stop players from salvaging their own ships. So you can basically spawn your character that you got as a loner for a galaxy and salvage that ship over and over again until you're a billionaire.
I don't think there's a
basically.
way for him to prevent that.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
The problem isn't that you can salvage your own ship. The problem is that there's no cost to getting a new ship.
Yeah. Well, also the problem is that you can salvage your own ship because the point of salvaging is finding a wreck that you're going to salvage, right?
No, not necessarily. I mean, if it would be stupid to be in a firefight with a ship and then not try and get your ship parts back if the bad guys left or you killed them as well. I mean,
yeah.
That's a legitimate thing if you think of it from a sci-fi real world perspective. Is if you're going to add salvage in general, then of course you're going to salvage your own ship after it's been damaged to the point where you can't fly it. Why would you throw that away, or why would you give it to somebody else to salvage?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's a solvable problem unless ships have costs, and this is my problem with piracy in the current iteration of the game as well. Is piracy is extremely easy because there's zero cost to getting a new ship.
But also, you don't get much from piracy. Like the issue with pirates and their lack of gameplay loops, which maybe they're gonna get fixed in the next patch. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't know if it's gonna be completely broken or not. But the issue is like they spend fucking 3 hours just waiting on somebody to spot somebody and then following that guy, and then they set up a trap. They trap him, and then that guy can ult F4 and just like despawn his ship, or that guy can, I don't know, self-destruct the ship.
Yeah.
And in the end, if he doesn't pay, they're gonna destroy him, and they're not gonna get anything because it's gonna spawn some boxes, and most of those boxes are gonna be corrupted, and they will not be able to sell them. So
Yep. Yeah, but that's a very easy problem to solve. All they need to do is create missions from mission givers for pirates that will pay them to destroy the competition, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an easy thing. Okay, I see where you're at. So I'm heading there. But my problem was, at least like in Eve or same thing with Elite Dangerous, like if you lose your ship, it's not free to get a new ship. And so there's a cost to somebody that's constantly losing ships.
But also that's gonna affect the new players a lot. What is happening to me?
Yeah, it will. But I think this is where you also need to have a safe zone. Like in Elite, they have like 20 solar systems that are for new players only. And once you leave there after being a new player, you can't get back in there. So there's no griefing in that area.
Yeah,
But
Bob
full of
just
new
had a
players.
good idea in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You can't claim salvage ship for a week.
Well, that's not a good idea, Bob.
I mean,
No,
it's an
because that's the
idea.
same thing as not being able to salvage your own stuff.
Well, that's the point. The point is to prevent that, right?
Okay, so if you can't claim a ship in general for a week, then I just won this game. And everybody else lost.
Yeah, that is true.
Because I have 140 ships in my hangar, so I can...
That is true.
It's not an issue for me.
And then you salvage a guy's Aurora that just died. And
I mean, it's even worse
he
than
lost
that.
his
There's a
starter ship.
guaranteed way that they can't prevent me from using salvage. I have multiple accounts. I can just use
that is
one account to salvage and the other one to blow up ships. you can't fix it.
I mean,
here's what they could do. They could put the value of salvage at 0. So the only thing you could do with salvage is to fix your own ships. I'm 10 kilometers behind you, by the way.
All right. I'm just like trying. Let's spread out and search for clues till we find a good cluster of Quantanium.
Okay.
Just like more than 30%, so we can fill up our.
So I'm gonna go to a little bit to the right of you then.
Right,
so if
I'm
you keep going
go
straight, I'll
left.
go a little to the right.
Righty.
And then I gotta remember where my ping is mapped to. Okay, let's see. How do I go into scan mode here?
But what they can do is they can, because your ship is bound to you, right? You have the rights to the ship and all of that.
Yep.
I think that they can just make your ships not salvageable by you, which in the end would mean that you can just spawn that ship and get an alt account and do it.
Yeah, alt account or anybody else from your org.
Yeah, but that's all. That's like more effort than just spawning a ship and then spawning the vulture or the reclaimer.
Yeah, I agree.
So
with
I'm gonna do that
Sure.
as soon as the PTU drops.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Like that's the first thing that I'm gonna do because I wanna test out the mechanics.
Okay, that's shit. I'm testing out my joystick setup to where I have the left joystick trigger set up for ping and then a hard press or hard pull for scan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like it yet. What do you use for scan and ping on your joysticks?
Which sticks are you using?
I've got Verpals.
Okay,
Actually,
so
no,
same
I've
ones.
got VKBs right now.
Oh, all right. Well, I have my thumbstick for the ping.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you rest your thumb, it's on the lower side. And then the other one is the middle hat for scanning.
Middle hat, okay.
Yeah.
What do you have your left trigger mapped to?
Left trigger, boost.
Oh, okay.
And it's a dual stage trigger, so
Yeah.
the other stage is the space break.
Oh, so you go from boost to brake?
No, the first stage. So you know how the Verpals have like the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
trigger
So the front,
on top?
well, the front trigger and then the back trigger.
Yeah, so the front trigger is the brake and the main trigger is boost. So I have space brake without the boost, and then I have the boost. So
Yeah.
I can use both.
Got it. Yeah, it's actually pretty similar on this. So I've got it on the front trigger. The pull on the front trigger is the boost. The push on the front trigger is the brake.
Mm-hmm.
And then the back trigger is also two-stage. So that is what I'm using for the scan and ping. I'm not seeing any clusters. All I'm seeing is single
Not
rocks.
seeing
and
anything,
single
dude.
rocks. I'm getting single rocks, but they're not quant at all.
Ben's here. It's 43 is not the ultimate answer to the ultimate question. It is in fact 42.
That's true. How close do you need to be to get a
7
full
kilometers,
scan?
something like that.
1,000?
For a scan, I think you need to be on top of it. Honestly.
Even closer? Okay.
Yeah, I think I completely. Oh, this is what happens. Okay.
This looks like the right color rock, but what
That's
are you
why
going
I'm
to tell
not
me
getting any
here?
pings. I have something in 11 kilometers from here that could be good, honestly.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding, Ben, by the way.
I got Quantanium at 10%. Probably not worth it.
Nah.
All
We
right.
need a big rock and like 30%. least 30%. Yeah, this shit. So they took out Paradise Cove from Lyria
Really?
because of the well, because Jumptown is there, so it's not on the map anymore. But the best Quintanium and like the best veins that you can find were on Paradise Cove. So I just like dropped down, and that's why I'm like not finding anything for half an hour already.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything right now either. Let me open up the angle a little bit.
So Rokuma just responded to you. You need to be 200 meters away from the rock to scan it for a full
How
scan.
many?
200 meters.
Shit, that's so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting no rocks right now. I was getting at least. Oh, we got a 3. I got a 30K. Did you get a 30K?
Yeah.
Yep.
Broken. And you know what?
Yep.
Just for the fact that we can't rejoin the server because we had a 30K, I'm gonna give it another broken.
What? Yeah. Well, why can't we rejoin the server? What do you mean?
Because it's bugged. So try to go into the menu and just like click on Enter Star Citizen Universe.
Well, I think to do a, I've always had to actually quit the game if I had a 30K.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the bug you're talking about.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I should hop off. Yeah. I think I should hop off and continue tomorrow because it is 11 p.m. and I'm really tired. And I need to eat something. Yeah, let's try tomorrow. Jesus Christ. All right, let me just end the stream and I'll be back. So, sorry guys for the abrupt 30K and the ending of the stream, but yeah, I am really tired and I started zoning out while I was flying. And yeah, so thank you for watching and thank you for being on the stream. I love you guys. You're really, really making my streams fun, and I love the interaction with you. I would love to make like streams like, I don't know, Salty Max does, so you can hop on and talk to me and speak your mind. But yeah, that is it for today. Like, if you want to support me, the Patreon is right there, the chat is right there, you have super chat and all of that. I gotta say this. I don't like saying this every time, but I gotta say this. So the best way to support me right now is the Patreon and the super chat and the whatever YouTube join button and all of that. But you also have the merch. I'm really fucking tired. So yeah, it's all my design, made by me. And check out the merch store. There you go. Stream Elements is gonna be spamming that 07 to all you guys. I love you. The absolute state of Star Citizen. Yeah, I'm sorry that I wasn't that active. I was just like really tired. I couldn't really read the chat and fly and talk to Atlas at the same time because I'm just zoning out. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow, and check out the merch store. You might find something that you like. People told me that it's high quality, and that's it. Hey Grumpy, you should have a pool for different space games. You mean a poll? That you would like to play on your streams and have your viewers vote. I'm gonna do that at one point once we get more viewers, and we're slowly getting like more and more viewers on the stream, and then we're gonna play. I'm gonna ask you which games you would like me to play. I know that I want to play Space Engineers. I want to show you around and show you the mods and show you how everything works in Space Engineers because it's an awesome game, and I will probably get you hooked. But yeah, anyway. Thank you. I gotta eat and I gotta sleep. I also gotta edit this video, so I can release the reaction tomorrow. The reaction to one of the worst ICs that we watched. But yeah, love you guys. Mwah. Thank you, and I guess I'll see you